Welcome back, everyone. It is the SpitFyre Podcast.
Your favorite Leo, Robbiey.
And Zai. And we did not lose another member, but Akii will be joining us a little bit later in the show. But, life be lifing. But today's episode, we're going to be doing an episode of Truth or Dare, Truth or Drink.
Truth or Drink.
Truth or Drink. With
Absolutely.
y'all put in some questions this week. We asked for it, and it is here. So I guess we can just kind of get into our weekly check-in. How's everything been with you, Robert?
I've been okay. Honestly, I've been good. I'm peaceful. I've been good. I don't know how else to explain. I've been good. It's kind of like,
and sometimes that's enough. Honestly,
it's just I'm not doing too bad.
Yeah,
hate my job, but
if that's the worst thing,
pays the bills. I'm sitting at home chilling. I go out, I do my little woo woo. Then I'm in the house for the week. Then the weekend, whoop. Then boom.
You've been tipping a little bit more into the ball scene recently. How's that been?
Lovely. Very much so lovely. Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yes.
For me, yeah, about the same. I've been doing good. Still working like a Hebrew. Oh, is that offensive? I don't know. My mom used to say it, but
Hebrew slave. Yes. I think
it's-
everybody used to say that one.
I could have just said slave, I guess, but
yeah,
equal opportunist. Anyone can be a slave. But yeah, outside of that, it's been pretty easy going for me as well.
that's good. That's very good. Well, shall we just jump?
Yeah, I guess we'll start with, we have a lot of questions from you guys today, so we'll start with a little bit at the beginning, and then once Akii gets here, we'll probably jump into a few more. But yeah, lead the way, Robs.
Well, this is another start off spicy. Here we go. The question is, who got the best box?
Well,
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, we don't really share those things.
I wouldn't know.
I know who I would put my money on, but there's no confirmation on that.
And who would you put your money on?
Oh, me. The cat that snatched back. Are we going to get any guest appearances? We actually will. We actually have one next episode. One of our faves is going to be on the show. We've been wanting her on here for quite some time, since season 1. So yeah, she'll be here, and we have, I don't know how many we want to do this season, but I know it'll be a couple for sure.
Definitely a couple. Definitely maybe 3, 4, somewhere around there. A good group of them. This one is another. Okay, have any of y'all had sex with each other before?
Never.
No. Never. Not once. Not an inkling. Not a touch. Not a. No.
Short of like recognizing that my 2 friends are very fine, that's about as far as it goes for me.
As far as it goes.
No
further.
Initials of the best head, receive, or drink. Salud!
Initials?
First and last.
What if you don't know last?
Oh, wow. Well, give what you have.
No, wait, no. I'm actually trying to think of what's the best.
Because, I mean, there's layers. Like, what's the best? Are we talking like
length,
technique?
Are we talking about length of time?
Spit
Are we
to
talking
grip
about
ratio?
Right.
Like, yeah.
I hate spitty head.
I hate getting up with the cushions wet.
Oof. Disgusting. Initials of. I'm trying to really think. I was such a whore in Akron. I'm a drink just because I can't really decide right now.
I didn't even give it a lot of thought. I knew I wasn't gonna say nothing about that one. But I will be very transparent. I'm gonna try to answer as many of these as I can without incriminating myself.
Absolutely.
What were your initial impressions of each other?
Of you, I was on Twitter. I said, "This dude is cool. Seems like he's from Columbus. Seems like he knows some people." So then you said, "You said I'm going to get tacos." I said, "You know what? Why not?" I said, "I'm coming too." And he said, "Oh, really?" I said, "Yeah." It wasn't tacos, it was Indian food, wasn't
We
it?
went to try to get Indian food. The Indian food, I don't think he was hitting for. He was like, we went to Condados afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we went to Condados, and then we talked the whole night.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, friend.
Yeah. I think it was a thing. I think I like was open to anything initially upon meeting him. And then like literally within the first conversation, I was like, sister. Like that's kind of where it went for me.
Absolutely.
As far as my impression of you though,
Did they say
at that
impression?
it did. At that time of your life and journey, I would have given a bit shy or reserved.
Yes.
A bit shy and reserved, a bit I'll say closeted, but again, I'm not gonna. I'll probably still lean that towards being reserved. You just seemed like you had a bit of a wall or a shell
Mm-hmm.
at first. So it was kind of refreshing initially that I felt that that kind of was like softened up upon our meeting. But I could definitely tell just in our interaction and then a future interaction shortly after that, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, okay, there's a little dichotomy there,
Okay. Impressions.
but very charismatic.
He was a little stiff.
I was very stiff,
He was a little stiff, a little
a little neurodivergent.
very.
hmm
But as the conversation went on, I think we both just loosened up, and it was kind of just
Yeah.
like,
I realized
"That's a
he
cool
wasn't one.
dude." Like,
He wasn't one of the mean girls, and that was kind of. I was like, okay, we can work with that.
never had. Well, okay, back in the day, I was, but
Right. When I met you, you weren't a
right,
mean
no.
girl. It would have
I was on my healing journey at that
ceased.
moment. Yes, and then Akii. Akii was something like, I think of social media, where I
Mhm.
was just like, he went to Kent State, then other people I knew went to Kent State, so I was just like, okay, cool. Then he had moved down here, and I said, okay, when are you coming out? And he would always be like, okay, next week, or next week, or next week.
Mhm.
And I said, no, bitch, you're coming out this week.
You did bully him.
And you will be outside, and you will be with me. That's what you're gonna do. So he came out, and then he was like, oh, okay, cool, da da da. And then we became much closer. We was already social media close, but then in real life, it became sister again. Absolutely.
Yeah, my impression of Key was just that, like, again, very soft spoken, very reserved. But I immediately off bat was like, this nigga is hilarious. Like, Akii is super super witty, and he's super like his sense of humor is like I don't know. It's just like I honestly think like you kind of have to be a little bit smart to get it sometimes because it's like layered. Like there's the initial joke and there's like the nuances around it. Like so that I appreciate that about him. And then just the fact that he's just smiley and bubbly 9 times out of 10. It wasn't until I actually got to know him a little bit more that I realized that there was a darker side. But yeah, no, everybody was sweet.
Everybody was just, yes, very sweet. And
You lose your
then
place.
I
Oh yeah.
lost my place.
Yeah.
What's one sexual fantasy you haven't lived out yet that you would like? I'm reading this because I have my glasses on. I'm not remedial. It sounded like when I was reading, I said, "If you can have the
if when you
yet that I feel like an old man that you would like to or share one that was life changing." One that was life changing or a fantasy. A fantasy being treated right.
Oh, the bar is in hell.
A
uh,
sexual fantasy. Hold on, a sexual fantasy. So I don't do groups and stuff like that. That messes with my germophobia thing. Sexual fantasy. Mm-mm. This is very like vanilla or basic, but maybe role play. Maybe I want to try that,
define that like
but
roleplay,
not no schoolgirl
like
boy type
Batman
shit.
versus Robin, or Hulk smash or?
No, like scenarios more.
Oh, okay. Like you're going into the bank and opening up an account, and then you open up some Hulk.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
we act like we just made it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more scenario. I
You're
don't
right.
want to see nobody dressed up as Storm.
The weekend context will take you.
No. Aurora, what are you doing here?
Do you know what happens to a frog when it's struck by
Superman.
lightning?
Everything
I don't know
else.
if I've ever. I'm not a big like fantasy person. I'm kind of very much in the moment and just like, let's just do it. So I guess I think honestly, probably one of my top tier was like a group session. It was like a 3-way,
A
and
threesome.
um, and just everybody was just a really willing participant in it. Like sometimes, and when it gets, as other people are added into the scenario, sometimes there's like a weird energy, but like just two people, or like one person's just feeling you more than the other. You can feel the other person
Right.
feels left out. And this one, like 10 out of 10. Like everybody was just very team players. It's a great time, and it was like a 4 or 5 hour session. So I had to. Well, there's 3 people.
This is
It's
a
gonna add
shared
some
one
time.
that's life changing. That
I
was your
wouldn't say
life changing one, or
life-changing,
that
it
was your
probably my
fantasy one?
best.
Oh, that was your okay.
Yeah.
3 to 4 hours.
4 to 5.
4 to 5.
Mhm. Mhm.
I would have been done after the first one. I'm bored,
We had
and I
IVs
probably would have
after.
got hungry.
Huh?
I probably got hungry after the first hour, and then I'm no good.
We might have ate at some point, but we got IVs afterwards.
What's IVs? Liquid IVs?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm no good when I'm hungry, so
I was hoping you caught that P. Diddy reference, but you didn't. But that's fine.
A liquid IV?
Yeah, I remember he had all those people in them freak offs doing IVs because he was wearing them people out so bad. You didn't read the documents.
No.
Oh, okay.
After the Cassie one, I said I don't know anymore.
You're like,
I don't need to know anymore. I really don't.
No, but real.
Ever fucking old whore man for money?
I let one suck my dick.
For money?
Mm-hmm.
He paid you to.
Mm-hmm. But I literally had to send him home because he came when the sun was out, and by the time he was leaving, it was getting dark, and I was like, "You got to get up." Poor little knees was all red.
Oh, he was blind. Oh,
and
okay, knees red. I would say there's only one color that you get.
A little light. If I sit on the
Mm.
toilet, sometimes my elbows leave a little red impression in my knees.
Are you on your phone when you're on the toilet?
Yeah, like one of these.
Oh, like this? Oh, like that?
Yeah.
How are they on your knees though?
I mean, I'm leaned over a little bit more. There's a mic in my face, so I can
Oh.
go all the way.
Never done that.
You just drinking, even though you.
I know. I need to stop. I need to stop.
like-
Because when we actually get to the questions, I'm gonna be
slit.
sloshed. Have I fucked the old whore man for money? No. First of all, like old, like I couldn't do that.
I'm thinking like. Actually, this man wasn't old. For me, old.
Old to you was 80.
Well, old in white years and old in black years
Oh.
are two different things to me. Fucking on a 40, 50-year-old black man, not that far on the road from me.
Hey,
White?
they be fine.
White?
Sometimes they mix the right thing. They be
No. I said white. Like, so just
Oh.
all that. It has to be very specific, like a very specific flavor of Caucasian man.
Yeah, I haven't done that.
Yeah.
I haven't done that. The way the economy is going though.
Might have to spend that block.
But no, I haven't done that. Number one, I'm hyper independent, so that probably wouldn't work for me anyways. But when times get tough, things can get rough.
Do you really believe in your podcast?
I do.
Like, honestly.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm a yapper. I know probably y'all don't really realize that.
No, they do.
Oh.
Mm.
Well, I'm a yapper, like a professional yapper. Like I will yap to anybody about anything. I can meet a stranger and we can talk all night. So I like talking. I like the topics that we do, the questions. When y'all come up to me and be like, "Oh, I just watched your podcast. I love your podcast." That is just like, okay,
Yeah.
let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Now, if everybody said mute or
we wouldn't get no reaction or no like love.
shut it down. down.
Yeah.
Shut it down.
Yeah, for me specifically, yeah, that's kind of what made me start to kind of believe in it was when we were getting like, and you remember because I would talk to y'all, but like, bitch, they
Yeah.
recognize us. Like we would go to certain places, like we were icons, and we would
Miss
go to
Netta.
we would go to places, and people would say that, and the first couple times I literally was just like, oh okay, thank you, thank you, because I just wasn't used to like. I guess in my mind, I was like, yeah, people are gonna be watching, but like it was really weird to see like, oh no, y'all are like tuning in like week to week. So knowing that, and then also what I think we bring something to the podcast scape that isn't necessarily being done in the way that we're doing it. Like, yeah, we're approaching a lot of the same topics, but our backgrounds and like what we bring to it, I think there's a little bit more. I don't know. I do feel like we have something special going on. I feel like we bring something to it, and yeah, I've been enjoying it.
Yes. Another one. What's the grossest thing you've ever done?
Did you answer the last one first?
I think I did.
You did. Um, see, gross or filthy?
Same thing to me.
No. Gross. Gross, probably like so I bartend sometimes, and sometimes during like a restaurant rush, like there will be hours you just go by and you have not eaten or you can't eat until the end of the shift. And it was getting to the point where it was getting pretty desperate. So I definitely like finished the customer's plate. Sure did. Like, oh, let me take that for you and tore it up.
You got a new fork though.
Oh, I wasn't there using their utensils.
Okay.
But I did cut off the bit piece.
Okay. I mean,
That was pretty gross to me. Like, because you don't know if they've been dipping in the ketchup already. Like,
okay.
uh,
Gross thing for me.
or snowballing.
I,
But that's more filthy.
I don't think that's
No,
filthy anymore.
exactly. Yeah, I don't think
I
that's that
did
bad.
once upon a time. I wouldn't like a day without showering.
And for you, that
That
probably
is
was
gross.
vile to you.
I was. I said, "Oh."
What was the circumstances though? Like, what led you to where you're just like
Depression.
mental illness?
Depression. I said I have to get up, but I can't get up. But on that like second day, I said, "Yeah, I can be depressed as hell. I can't.
I won't be
I'm gonna
musty.
have to drag myself to the. I will.
I will cry in the shower.
I
like,
will. I
yeah.
will. I
Yeah.
have to get this off of me. Even though I didn't do anything since the last time I
Mhm.
showered, but just to me, it's you have to shower every day. I
Mhm.
don't know.
I feel like you really think like you start to. Have you ever played Sims?
Mm-mm.
Oh, then never mind. My reference would have been lost.
Yes, it
But
would
y'all know
have.
the little stink waves that happen to your sim after like 24 hours when they ain't like wash their hands or
Mhm.
something? I feel like that's genuinely he feels like he's just like,
Yeah.
mm.
Like laying in the bed, I'm like, yeah, this is just as bad as me going outside and laying in the bed too.
Oh, that's okay. Okay, yeah.
That's not
In the sense that,
Well, this is interesting. Did you ask the last question?
yes,
Who's the weakest link of the three of you?
none of us.
Truly.
No.
The fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, like honestly, I think that's one of the things that like we are very like we all have different like aspects and strengths to us, and there's like no competition between any of my friends. Like she's good at this, or they look like this, or like we can all win. Like there's literally enough space for all of us, so I don't think that there's really a weakest link. Yeah, I just feel like everybody has their strong suits and things. Like obviously, like me and Robbie, we tend to be a bit more of the yapping side, but then Akii has years of experience in regards to speaking publicly and doing a podcast previously. So there's a lot. But
Mhm.
yeah, I can't imagine.
Yeah. Weakest. I don't, you know.
Yeah. Next,
Next question, Tamika.
who has gone through the most transformative body journey and why? It's me. Like that's too old horror, but like probably me. I've
Mhm.
probably been in the gym the most consistently, changed my diet the most consistently. Akii was on my ass pretty bad. My girl, life has taken her a little on a detour, but she's coming back.
Mhm.
But as far as like probably been the most consistent, I would say.
Mm.
Yeah. But then you
I
too.
haven't been on the gym. I've been the one gaining the weight. I've been the one
Yes.
filling out. I've been the one.
Yours came first.
Yes.
Yes. His back expanded way before mine.
Thick.
Down to the ankle.
Then a bowl of oatmeal, baby. Then a bowl of oatmeal. I think we should go to the first 20 and it would be.
Yeah.
Do you think your status as a top bottom verse is rigid? Why or why not?
Not rigid at all.
Well, mine is not rigid because I'm a side. So
Okay.
Side that does what needs to be done if I feel you, if I actually want to.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, side is my lane. That is my area of expertise. Some people all the time say, "Oh my gosh, I was at a ball the other day, and someone was like, oh, what house did it?" And they said, "Well, okay, what position are you?" It kind of. I said, "Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know you."
Yeah.
I said, "Whoa."
I shoot my bedroom. Like,
Woo!
yeah.
But I said aside, and then everybody's just, oh. And I was like, "Oh, what happened? What's going on?" And I think people have everybody has a different relationship to sex. For me, penetration is not something that is needed to have a good sexual experience. It's never been for me. Younger, I just thought I needed to do it. Just like, okay, this is what it
comes
is.
next.
This
Yeah.
is what boom, boom, boom. As I got older, I'm just like, I don't need all this. Like,
Yeah.
what do you know how to map it? Never mind.
This is the podcast to talk about it.
Hey,
But yeah.
map a tongue with your body. No,
Yeah.
map a body with your tongue.
Correct.
Do you know how to like
That
hit a
raking
certain
thing.
point? Especially if you like consistently doing something with the person, you kind of know their body and see where this ticks them off at. Boom, 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 boom. Do you
That's
not
the best
know
part,
that like
too.
really just it's a holistic experience.
Locking in and really to your person and seeing like really like what tickles their peach. Wow.
What words turn them on, what expressions, what holds,
Phrases,
what grabs.
good boy, like, oh, well, a
Mm-hmm.
little slap to the chin.
Praise kinks,
Woo.
BDSM, just those sort of type of things. I don't really think it's rigid. Now, am I going to date a top who needs to top? Probably not.
Okay.
Probably not.
That's real.
Well, not probably not. I'm not. Would I date a bottom that needs to bottom? Absolutely. Absolutely. But would I like somebody
there's a little rigidity in that then?
Huh?
I feel like there's a little rigidity in that.
Rigidity what?
I feel like rigidity means that like I could literally link with anybody and, for like better phrase, assume the position. Like for me, I'm very like I tend to lean. I would say like I'm probably a top 85% of the time.
Okay.
But as far as like definitely like I'm for sure like a verse top, like 100%.
Okay.
I really have moved past the whole like if you're this masculine or this feminine, you have to be in this role, you have to do this, or you can't suck dick, or you like I'm way past that. Just for me personally, I've had the most pleasant and pleasurable sexual experience by just letting like kind of taking all rules out of the bedroom. Like anything that doesn't involve like shit or piss, I'm pretty much game for. Like genuinely. We need to bring up the jumper.
Maybe that is rigid of me.
Because like, what if
I'm
your
not a
soulmate like,
bottom.
what
I don't
if you
wanna be a
click
bottom.
everything with like the man, like he's literally perfect, but he just like,
Then he's not perfect.
oh,
He checks every box. That
just
box
wants
is not checked for me.
he just wants to get in your box up more often.
No,
Oh,
no,
well,
no. I don't feel like it. I'll be
I
very honest with
don't
you.
wanna.
That's why I adore, praise, honor, revere bottoms. Like you make the world go round. That's not a ministry that I want to be a part of. It's simply not.
Yeah, for me, it's just
Maybe biannually,
I
but just not something that I find the most pleasurable to do it often.
do.
Neither is topping really for me, to be honest with you.
See, and I'm the opposite of way. Just like we can only do foreplay so much before I'm just like, so who's getting stuck here? Because
Oh, see,
this is getting
that does not cross my mind.
it like actually used to piss me off when niggas like, what do you mean you want to just get together to jack off? Go with
That's
God,
fine too.
love. No.
Oh,
no, thank you. No frauding for me.
Tell your worst painting story as either the artist or the canvas. Oh, I've never done that.
He said artist or the canvas.
I've never painted, but I've been painted like 52 times a year. 25. We'll do it that way.
What's
Especially
going on?
back in my whore days, you know.
Were you like rushing them or something?
No. It would be jacked and they would be like, oh, come over, and then not be ready.
Wow.
You know.
My worst.
Not everybody hits that second area where you need to clean at as well.
But my whole thing is just like, they ain't see a pic, they ain't like, ask for a measurement or something to know.
Both were given. I think people think
That's
they know their body
unfortunate.
or whatever. I don't know. But
Very unfortunate.
yeah, worst painting story.
Mine was, I was linking with this guy. He's actually a semi quasi, I think he's an actual professional porn star now. He's
Okay.
linked with like Max Connor and all them and all the whole nine. And this was like years ago. So, mind you, I'm thinking like, oh, this is a person that quite literally does this professionally. Like, I have no concerns. I have no worries. I didn't even get past eating their ass until I'm like, and I look and I literally like, so they're like over top like this. And I like, I wasn't as strong as I am today, but somehow like adrenaline or the force, I literally like, whoom, this man like to the other end of the bed. He falls off the edge because I'm like appalled. Because it wasn't even like, oh, you just didn't like get up the last remnants. Like, it's like you didn't do anything at all. And then had nerve to push out. Like, that was insane. So that was my worst. And yeah, they ended up leaving. Like, I'm just gonna go. And I'm like, that's probably best. As I was like gargling mouthwash. Because you never feel clean after that. You really don't.
What was mine? Maybe when somebody had like a. All my painting stories are horrible because, first of all, the smell. Second of all, it's dookie. It's horrible.
Germs, E. coli.
Yeah. Boom,
Yeah.
E. coli. What is that one virus?
That one you can get from eating ass?
Yes.
Yeah. I've thankfully
It'll tear
never
your
gotten that
stomach
one.
up for a whole month.
No.
Absolutely.
I would scream.
But just know, it's never a thing where I'm like, I should beat this. It's like,
In my earlier
it
days.
happens. I was never like, it happens, but I'm not going to continue.
My earlier days I would get a little upset because I would kind of just be like, you asked for this. Like, this quite literally is something that you requested.
Are you one of the people who would let them like go to the bathroom?
Now, yes.
Back then you didn't?
No, absolutely not. But now I'm the person like, you can get ready at my place if you wanted.
Right.
Yeah, I don't.
But after they paint you, would you let them clean up and try again?
It depends on how bad it was a painting. If it's like a full on like there's a bowel movement in there, no, probably not. But like I can tell there's like a little like residue, and it was just probably like again you just left like maybe an extra tank of water up there and it didn't get all out. Yeah, for sure. I don't have a problem with that.
Okay. Me, the time is ruined unless I really, really like. If I'm dating you,
Yeah,
then we can continue. But if it's a hookup, it's a fuck buddy. If it's like I don't know.
Once the smell permeates the room, I'm kind of done. Like once we've gone into like barnyard territory and it sounds like a petting zoo, I'll be like, I can't.
That smell will.
Ooh, yeah, no, I can't do it. I can't.
No,
do
thank
it.
you. I
No,
can't.
thank you.
No.
Is there a time you didn't stand up to a racist comment from someone close to you, and why didn't you?
There's never been a time.
Not from somebody close to me. Not from somebody close to me. Now, a customer, a client,
Never been a time.
they never said it to me, but
Oh,
yeah, I've never had it posed to me and not checked it, but they've said something like casually racist in passing, and I have
to someone else
or about somebody else or a group of people that maybe
Right.
it wasn't black people, maybe it was like another group of people.
You know that sounds ignorant, right? I just wanted to let you know if you.
I'm not gonna hold you, especially with like bartending. Sometimes I do hone in on the tip. When I know this person like regularly tips like $100 plus, that's probably gonna be their only comment, and I can kind of just go to the other end of the bar while they say they hoo-ha.
Understandable.
Blue lives matter every once in a while. Blue lives matter.
Hey.
That's just me being honest.
Well, make an unofficial pyramid of oppression. Include as many groups as you can think of. Name the tiers. An unofficial pyramid of oppression.
Like people that are oppressed or that we
Yeah.
think are always getting oppressed.
Up to interpretation, I think.
And then tiers.
Make an
like
unofficial pyramid of oppression. Include as many groups as you can think of. Name the tiers.
Whew,
From like
this feels like an assignment.
horribly oppressed to like you think you're oppressed and you might be oppressed, but it's not really oppression as deep as
Like black trans women on one end,
white
pink
gays.
colored hair Starbucks employee at the other.
Boom.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say that, not that I hate it, but I'm gonna say the bottom is kind of black and brown trans people.
You talking about as far as like worse
Yes.
disadvantage? Yeah.
Especially because like if it's
Definitely probably trans women before
poor
trans men, if we be
poverty
honest.
area, the economic standard, those people, you know, being killed because things like that. So I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna throw two people in at the same time above them. It's gonna be black women and femme gay men.
Okay. I thought it was a good one.
So boom, boom. Then we're gonna go
Women in general, maybe.
mm,
You feel like women are oppressed a bit?
women of color.
Me personally, women of color first, but I feel like all women don't necessarily have the same privileges as men.
True. There are certain women who can throw proximity to enforce oppression on others.
Yeah.
That's why I wouldn't say all women.
Agreed. Well, not agreed, but
we're gonna go
understood.
We're gonna go women of color and poor women. We'll say that. Boom. We'll say poor women.
Okay.
So and I'm gonna throw right up in there as well black men now.
Okay.
Oh shit. I'm gonna throw right up underneath what I just said, disabled. I totally forgot. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Disabled.
Story of their life, honestly.
Yes.
Like, always being forgotten.
Damn. Not funny. And then above that, children.
Yeah, oppressed.
Children. I think children can be oppressed. They're
Oppressed
very
or disenfranchised.
oppressed.
Okay.
Oppressed.
Okay.
Because I think the culture of children is shut up and listen, shut up and do what I say.
Okay.
So I think it is like
way,
a little bit of oppression in a way that like
that sounds like suppression though. But I could be misunderstanding.
I think it can be a little bit of both.
Yeah.
In certain situations.
Okay.
But I think children are definitely disenfranchised, oppressed, suppressed.
For me, I feel like the definition with oppression is usually like taking away someone who has full autonomy not being able to exercise that full autonomy due to another party or situation preventing that. Whereas I feel like children, sometimes depending on the age, may not necessarily have full autonomy at that point because they're still like figuring themselves out. So like that's why I was like, maybe not oppression on that aspect. But then again, this is your pyramid, so I'll make mine. At the bottom of mine would probably be disabled and disabled and the poor. Just because there's like, even just having the ability to like walk, talk, see, things of that nature, I think are a lot of things that we take disadvantage for, to where like you can't even advocate for yourself with a lot of those different things. So usually you're betrothed to someone else having to do that for you. Um, Depending on the circumstance, non-native speakers in a particular environment, so if English or whatever the main language is not your main language, I feel like you'll be severely oppressed. Sometimes people read that as you being uneducated when you struggle with the master language, so that's another layer. Um, I'm not gonna put a lot of into mine because this is actually hurting my head, and he got a lot of the same points as me. And then probably depressed. Yeah, pretty much my pyramid was very similar to him. I just wanted to add those two in. What lesson are you avoiding learning? Saving. The way that I purposely like will just push myself to make more money versus budgeting. Like I know how to do it and I don't exercise it well at all. I'm just kind of like, just get to the bag. Like if I just, just work here, especially with bartending where you can literally like the next day pay a bill. That's something that I try to avoid, but I need to practice it one way or the other.
What lesson are you avoiding learning? I think in this area, I'm trying to learn as many lessons as possible. Especially like when it comes to things that I struggle in. So like dating or not being so, it's not gullible, maybe naive or
Yeah, I would say naive or trusting.
naive, too graceful, too trusting, too things like that. So that's what I'm trying to learn as of now, and just to be more myself. So I don't think I'm avoiding anything. I'm avoiding learning how to deal with procrastination because I refuse.
Yeah.
It's been this long.
It's made it this long.
Hello. Can can you can you be dick down into a relationship? No.
No. Not at this age.
No. Young and dumb people, maybe, but
Yeah.
no.
No, I can be paid into a relationship. I'm not gonna hold you. You pay enough bills in a row, and I'm just like, well, maybe this is the one. This economy is hard, man. I'm not trying to hold you.
Oh, this is a good one. If you could have any one dinner guest in history, alive or not, who and why? One? Yeah, one.
Anthony Bourdain.
For the food aspect?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And he also had some really good like aspects on life too. I think were dope.
Whitney.
Mm.
Definitely
Good,
Whitney.
Good one.
We would cut the fuck out.
Cut the fuck out.
We would cut the fuck out. Whitney.
That will be a time.
My, have I waited for this day. You know what, Whitney, I have too. Really? Or maybe Tony Bell, my nana. Maybe.
My granny was my next one.
Either one.
Sylvia.
Either one.
What's that lady?
Yes, indeed. My nana reminds me of me and my brother say this all the time. Every time we see Jennifer Lewis.
Really?
That they act so much alike.
That's
loud
so
as hell. Everywhere you go, the source of the party, just everybody's grandma.
High kicks and all.
Oh, well, she wasn't a high kick. She was a line dancer. If she heard a song. That's why I can do so many.
That's why
I can do so many, because she would drag me on the floor and teach me every one of them.
That's so funny.
I don't know what this question is. Tupac or Biggie? Oh, okay. So we got to pick between the two. Tupac or Biggie?
Tupac.
Neither.
Robbie, it's either or.
Oh.
Just go off of how many whose songs have you heard more of? Damn.
Tupac?
There we go.
I saw him in a movie. Whitney or Mariah? Whitney.
Mariah.
Really?
I'm not
Based off of what?
Full package.
What? Huh?
I think vocally.
Are you
yes.
talking about decline of vocals?
No, I'm talking about full package, like as like if Whitney ain't have no pen like Mariah. Whitney ain't have no pen. Whitney
Okay.
did not have a pen.
But she was very.
She didn't really produce a lot.
Yes, she did.
Music wise,
yes, she did.
oh, babes.
When she was sitting on that,
I'll
when
give
she was
her
sitting on the
Princess
motherfucking chair, and
Diaries.
she's
I'll give her Princess Diaries.
no. When she said she was sitting on that chair, she said, "People don't think I produce, but I like change this, move this here, move that here, do this. I don't like it here. I don't like doing that. Boom, 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 boom. Change this measure, change the tempo right here, change this, do that."
It's still Mariah for me, but I do.
Okay.
I see you.
Aretha or Patty? Y'all already know Mama. Patty.
For sure.
Say her name. Miss Patty. Brandy or Monica?
Brandy.
That's no question.
Yeah.
It has
Love
to be
you,
Miss
Monica,
Brandy.
but please don't shoot me.
We love her.
Yeah.
But definitely Brandy. Faith or Kelly? Ooh.
Kelly.
Now, I'm
Kelly
gonna say
can-
Faith.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna say Faith.
I love Kelly's voice. Deborah, now that's a good one.
Deborah or Tamia?
Tamia.
Those are pristine voices.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna go with Tamia.
I'm gonna say Tamia too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Tamia too
But
because
again,
she's...
Deborah, no slouch.
Name a follower of yours you wish you were closer to.
Aw.
Everybody I don't want to be close to, I've been close to, and if you've ignored me, then
There's a couple of mutuals on Twitter I would like to be closer with. I'm blanking on y'all's Earls, so I guess we'll never know. But like, I'll hit
Blanking
you
on
up.
their what?
What are they? What's it called? Tags, handles.
Huh?
Their names on
The
Twitter.
ads?
Well, they actually have their handles.
Handles?
Yeah.
What are Earls? URL?
It's like people that pronounce GIF like GIF.
Earls? I don't know y'all's Earls.
I
No, I've never heard that in my life.
URLs.
Yeah, they don't say Earls.
Ooh. Let me get your Earl. I sound like Global.
Name a follower you wish you were closer to. What is there? I usually talk to everybody who I find interesting.
You really do. So it's like he don't like.
Especially like if you the other day, Brad. I'm here on a layover or something. And I was just like, come to Union. Like, you're not gonna be in my city and not see me. Like,
it's real.
What? Come on.
Well, that was the last of the viewer questions for now. We're going to put a little pin in those. We're going to jump into some of the questions that we built or Robbiey crafted for us. And we're going to get into those. So we already, I think number one was you asked, have you ever painted? We already covered that. Pristine pussy over here. So, well, actually, that's not, I have in my early days, but we're going to move on. But what's a kink fetish you're embarrassed to admit? I can be very aggressive in the bedroom. Like,
That is not a kink or fetish that you would be embarrassed to admit.
very
You beat
aggressive.
bitches up?
I done smacked the piss out of a nigga.
Oh, like that one video where he said,
Yeah, it was about that same level, if not harder. You know, like I got a little. I will say this: only one nigga has like been like, "Hey, now." Everybody else is kind of like, I can tell, but taken aback, but like still like rocked with it. It kind of kept going.
Kink or fetish? Kink or fetish? Kink or fetish? Kink or fetish? Feet is not that embarrassing.
It should be shamed.
Feet?
Yeah, I don't.
Oh.
Actually, I do like a foot. I like I don't get people that it does something for, but I enjoy them.
A pretty foot and missionary will
On the chest or in the mouth?
both.
Oh,
Absolutely.
ooh, both. Like one of the that's good stuff.
Hello.
Yeah, that's good stuff right there.
Woo! Maybe talking back. You know.
From which end? Oh yeah,
Making somebody talk back.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's music to my ears.
That maybe that's not a kink. Somebody said y'all just really like farting. That's all y'all really do. I said,
Well, yes.
sorry. It might be. Unfortunately, it might be. It might be that way.
But my is absolutely vile outside of the act. Like, what are you doing?
mind that though.
Someone just cracking off one around you,
I don't care.
even if it stinks.
It'll dissipate.
Oh, in my mind, because I
Well,
imagine
growing up with people who farted all the time, it was
no, because
just
with me, I'm
kinda-
like the stink is like soaking into things. It's like settling into the carpet. I, it's sitting in my hair. Like it stresses me out so bad. And don't let my
Oh,
mouth.
you don't like
With my partner, it's fine.
oh, it is?
Yeah.
In bed,
Yeah,
Dutch
absolutely.
oven.
Yeah, full on cook me. Love that. But because
But if me and Akii farted.
I would have to like take a moment to myself and just be quiet.
Oh my God. That is okay.
I probably would let one or two slide, but like
One or two.
by the third one, I'm like, baby, don't.
Hold on, bitch. Now you're doing a little bit too much.
Please,
You're doing
my
a
eyes
little bit
start
too
to water.
much. Oh wow.
Yeah.
I really don't care. I
Mm.
really don't care.
Farts or belching are both very. Especially when
I feel like when
if
somebody
people
farts
do-
around me, they feel so safe and comfortable around me, and I just love that.
This is not a safe place. Like I never want you to feel that comfortable around me. Like please, or belching without like acknowledging, just and continuing about your day.
You wanna? Excuse me.
No, excuse me. I've heard people that are just and just keep on going.
Oh,
That's crazy.
oh,
You don't hear that?
I do. It's just what's what?
It ain't right.
Oh wow.
Just ain't
Okay.
right.
This is an interesting one.
Yeah.
What's a policy or idea you agree with from the opposite political party? Even though I wrote this question, I still. Uh-oh. You don't want to say.
I don't. If you watch previous episodes, you might have already heard it, but yeah. No.
What do I agree with Republicans on? Ooh. I agree with their nastiness. I think Democrats are too nice, but that's not a political party idea. Policy.
Even like their
policy.
business or financial ones?
No. Because aren't they like anti like anything other than capitalism?
Not necessarily.
From what I've
Not
seen.
not all Republicans are like hard to the right. Like there are some moderates that maybe just want like more conservative values, but like maybe not full outright don't believe in abortion and things like that.
Okay.
What about bringing jobs back to America or that's
I mean, that would be a good idea, but I haven't thought of that.
okay.
I don't know. What's this drink? I don't know.
Ever had a friend with benefits? Do you still? Yes and no. Yes.
You have had one. You don't have one now.
Correct.
That's what I thought you meant when you said yes and no.
Because for me, a friends with benefit is somebody that like is like your regular go-to.
Mm-hmm. I have. I do. What is considered regular, though?
Like anytime that you want to engage in that, they're probably going to be your first call before you hit anybody else up.
I do.
Okay.
In each city.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
How many girl?
Well, this hoe's been around.
Huh?
This hoe's been around.
No, I'm just like for me, I'm like again, friends with are like a regular thing for me. I'm kind of like if I'm, it might be your week, it might be your week next. Like I'm very much just like kind of depends on what I want. Because sometimes I want steak, sometimes I want chicken, sometimes I just want to go veg.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. That's okay.
Have you ever cheated / known the person you were messing with was cheating? Both, actually.
Cheated on a situationship or relationship.
We're splitting hairs.
It's not splitting hairs.
cheated?
If there's a conversation that was
cheated?
had, no.
All right, then. The answer is no.
I've never cheated. Knowing the person you're messing with was cheating. The gays is impossible not to. Unfortunately, sorry.
It'll be brought to your attention whether you want it to or not. Like someone's always
Sorry,
going to come to you, woman to woman.
someone's gonna come to you. You're gonna find out, or you might never find out, but it happened.
Always.
A lot of people like to say things after the action happened or after
Like
the
that's
fact.
better,
right?
And it's not.
Oh, I gotta go back to this city to my nigga. I said, oh, okay. I didn't know.
You don't notice until they getting their back beat in, and you looking at their phone and like, what? Who is calling you 4 times in a row?
Or I gotta go, and I'm like, what do you mean? I said, I said, don't get me, don't get me involved in nobody trying to hit me, because I'm either gonna.
Because let me find out you
911. I'm gonna kill you.
Let me find out you sharing your location and he's here.
Hello. I said, oh, you got to go out the window.
You got to go.
You
have to jump from the balcony. I'm so sorry.
4th floor. Brace your knees. Go boom, boom, boom.
Here's a sheet.
There you go. I'm not even doing a sheet.
Wow.
You brought
because you put me in this situation.
You did that.
Weirdest sex story.
Weirdest sex story. Driving all the way out to Alliance. Yes. From Akron. I think it was an hour and 20. I think that's the longest I've driven just for some ass. And it was the ricketiest house I have ever been in my life. Walking up the stairs like, oh, okay, might slip through the flow now. And then it was just very lackluster.
I was gonna say it was at least good.
No, lackluster and very.
Because sometimes bando booty be the best one.
Hello.
Move a little stuff off the bed first.
You know. The bed was doing that shit I cannot stand. I said, let me fake it because this is my ears. I cannot take it.
And it's taking me out the zone.
Because it almost sounds like styrofoam scraping together, and I cannot do styrofoam.
That's real.
So that was the weirdest one. He was just very socially awkward. Maybe a little extremely neurodivergent. He was extremely smart, but just
touch of the tism.
Very much so. Like, I don't know. It was very weird. It was very weird. That's the weirdest one I've had.
I want Akii's perspective on some of these questions so bad. I cannot wait till he gets here.
We might double back. Just like a wrap around. Boom, 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 answer.
Rapid fire. It'll just be all his.
No, literally.
Craziest place you've had sex.
I am not an adventurous sex person. I don't see the point. We have a bed. We have a house, couch. Kitchen table.
It was with my ex-girlfriend, and we were both in the church. And the church has a nurse's room. It is the only place that has a bed. So in the nurse's office of my childhood church, her dad was like the church, so she had the key. The like nurse on staff.
Her dad was the nurse on staff?
Mm-hmm. So she had a key.
When did y'all go there? Just randomly?
Whenever she could get the key.
And y'all were just going to church?
Well, you know, like when you're growing up in the church, you got like choir practice and Bible study. So you're already there.
Y'all did it while people were in the church?
Because nobody was in the nurse's office.
How do you know they wouldn't go to the nurse's office if somebody just passed out?
It was closed. That's why she needed the key.
If somebody passed out.
Oh,
like, let me
it was only like open during like church service and like thing. Any other times they would like call a doctor or 911. The nurse was like for them fainting mid-service. But it wasn't the nurse's office.
Oh my God.
Okay. You not sharing or are you just drinking?
Drinking. Okay. It's wine. It don't hit me as quick.
What's the worst a nigga has ever done you? I was like, cheers.
Cheer
To the girls' weekend.
Still recovering.
Oh. Swallow, spit, or no mouth?
If we are very together, ever been together in that manner, swallow, everybody else, nothing. Not a spit on your stomach and wipe it off. Go do something. You're not gonna bring me a towel? No, go handle what you gotta handle and get out.
I don't like the flavor, personally.
Flavor.
I don't. It tastes like thick tears. And it's not
It smells like
fluid.
foul.
Yeah, it just smells like bodily fluid. And I'm
Foul.
just not a big fan of it. Literally, if it's not in somebody, it's
Wait, what?
for like this one, the swallow
swallows-
spit. Yeah, no,
What do you mean if it's not in somebody?
like that's the only time it's gonna be like as a receptacle. Like I'm like coming in some like I don't want it in my mouth. I'm probably not gonna put it in someone else's mouth.
Snowballing was.
See, but that's gone in the other end, and then slightly different to me. Because this
What do you mean gone on the other end?
snowballing?
Yeah, that's mouth to mouth, right?
No,
What is snowballing?
snowballing is like sometimes. Well, snowballing is sometimes when you like put it in the receptive end, and then that's put back out and it's in your mouth, and then you put that at the. Y'all know she got a weak stomach. She got a weak stomach.
Oh, it started turning when I finally get what you were saying.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that.
Oh, I don't. Okay, so no, I don't agree with snowballing at all. I thought it was just a mouth to mouth type of
No.
snowball.
It
Oh,
can
it's
be.
a push out in the mouth.
Yeah. And then sometimes swapping it from the mouth to the other person's mouth. Let you know how. Let them know how they taste. So
Dookie mixed with nut, worst kind.
switch between the teeth, all that.
E. coli. Yes, absolutely. Amen. In Jesus' name.
Nastiest lick back you've gotten. I can't even legally say that. Woo. Studio stumbling.
That's because you got hard liquor.
Well, I asked for wine. You held on to your bottle.
You want some?
No, I don't. Actually, I don't like sweet wines.
Oh, yeah, that's the other reason.
Your secret flirting technique. Honestly, you know what gets them out the draws the quickest? What for me at least, being smart.
Really?
Niggas love a witty nigga or somebody that just is not like. I think they're so used to dealing with folk that like. Literally, there's like nothing going on above the eyebrows. It's just all face. That like when I don't know. It works for me. Me being kind of awkward socially awkward nerd. That's always like been my biggest like thing.
I can see that. Because
even y'all have been surprised some of the people that I fooled, and I've been like, it's because I'm a dweeb. Well, we're not surprised.
I was about to say, I don't think I've ever been surprised by anybody of a group in my group pools.
Aki's had me shocked.
Akii has never shocked me.
Oh, not in a bad way. Like there be some.
Yeah,
but there was sometimes I'm like, Akii, you playing with that man? He was like, oh well, yeah, him. Like, and I just be like,
it never shocks me. None of y'all shock me.
I am pleasantly surprised sometimes. Again, not in a bad way. Like I don't think any of my girls are any slouches, but it's more so I'm just like.
I think you say pleasantly surprised because sometimes I do have a certain look. Might be dopey. That sometimes I do find attractive from now and again, and everybody will be like, Robbiey.
You like an interesting character.
Oh.
You I mean, like not only.
That sounds really
browdy. I don't know. I think you see people for who they are.
I think I make people who I want them to be. To be completely fair, this is why I said like I'm not avoiding any lessons, not avoiding learning any lessons that's what I mean. I sometimes tend to put people on a pedestal that they have not shown me or given me any type of skill set or any type of behavior or
You give people
example.
Stuff. Yeah, you almost like provide things to people.
Exactly. I put you on this pedestal and it's like, you're not even here. I'm here, but you're not. Like, I think I want you to be on my level so bad that I might just force you fantasy.
There. And then you're progressively let down and let down and let down. You're like, oh damn, you're actually
down here. Where I thought where
you should have been the whole time.
Where I ignore the red flags, stuff like that.
I'm proud of you for that because at one point you'd be like, do that. You would literally like almost like crash out, just like, I just don't understand why they're not da. Versus now you're just like, well, because they're not they shouldn't have been here the whole time. Yeah. I put them in the wrong spot.
Absolutely.
Right. No, so I'm proud of you for that.
Yes. I know I do that now. Yes. I know I do that now. My secret flirting technique. Intensity. Oh, it's intensity. And it's not even really intense. They call it intense. I don't think it's intense.
He's very bold. Like very just like, I would say this like, it's, if he did not have the charisma that he has, I would be alarmed. Like I would genuinely be like, somebody call the police. But a combination of him actually being a really nice guy and then also being attractive and then also having the charisma with it, he's able to pull that. But it is very like, I've told you time and time again, it would have never worked with me. The same approach would have, like, come here. Well, who are you talking to?
I don't say it like that.
Robbiey.
I said, do I say it? I really say it like that?
Come here. I
do not say come here.
Robbiey.
Half the time I don't even be saying anything. I just go like this and they run.
Well, not wrong there, but when you do
have said come here like that a couple of times. Okay.
Yeah, especially if they ain't catch the hint with the finger,
Work. 7 minutes away.
Him?
Yes.
Oh, bet.
Work down. But yeah, that's it. What people call intense. I call it when I do it, I see people melt. So it works for me. Also another one, I'm not gonna give too many secrets away, but another one is definitely when you're talking to somebody, look them dead in their eyes.
Oh yeah, eye contact.
And I mean look them
for sure
dead in their eyes. And if they look away and smile,
see,
hello.
And again, this is why flirting techniques are very specific to individuals.
Absolutely.
Because he can do that and it comes off like, that's the thing. I do that with my neurodivergent and it gives serial killer. Because I'm like dead end.
Sometimes yours can get very monotone,
mine's
matter
intent.
of fact. It's very blunt.
Very blunt,
your flirting is very.
He told me I don't know how to compliment people. I feel like they're really nice compliments. Because
they're nice compliments. The way in which the tone delivery.
I'll do it right now. Robbiey, I really like your pants. Those are nice.
You don't normally do it like that.
I do.
No, you don't.
Your pants are really nice.
Love.
Oh.
You don't.
How do I?
You can be outside. Your shoes are nice. No smile, no inflection on the face, no inflection on the voice. Your shoes are nice. And you look at them dead like that.
Is that not enough? I told you they're nice.
And see, this is what I do get about you.
Uh-huh.
You say you're matter of fact.
Yes.
I'm black and white, but you're kind of like matter of fact. Like you are, boom.
Okay.
I said something nice to you. It's a compliment. Take it. I don't need to inflect my voice to.
Like, the compliment was given.
Right. I don't need
your
to
shoes
do that
are nice.
to tickle your pussy.
Did I have to raise my voice for you to know that I actually meant it?
Do I have to be like,
no.
No. And that's you. With me, I just naturally work. Yeah. Shoes down, eat boots.
And for me, if I give that to me, that I'm disingenuous.
Yes.
For me, I'm inauthentic when I get that. Because for me, my natural thing, that is a lot for me. To be able to be like, girl, you tearing that down.
Yes.
That's me going out of character, going off script. And I feel almost fake.
You kind of do that if I do it, and then you'll tag along and be a little bit more inflection on the voice and stuff like that. But it's never gonna give me. No. If I girl, you're working, and you'll be like, you really are eating that dress up. Yeah. And then that would be like, okay, that's a compliment. Yeah. That's a compliment that people take me like, oh, thank you.
Yeah. But generally, you have to lead into that because
Yes.
if I lead into it, because if it goes in reverse and I lead into it, you almost like save it because you'd be like, I'll be like, oh, your shoes are nice. And you'd be like, you were tearing them shoes, and then it's like,
You wearing them hoes, baby.
yes,
You
and they're
really
just like,
are.
oh, he's actually not being shady. He's not being like funny.
Yeah. Because that could be taking the shade sometimes.
It's taking a shade oftentimes. There's been so many people that have like, this bitch funny acting. It's like, what did I do?
Let's see the sexual experience you want to have again.
I'd like to have another like group session with like over 8 people.
Again?
Yes.
Oh, you never told me that one.
I don't know if I did. No, I
I
didn't.
don't think you have.
I don't think I have.
I would have gagged.
Why?
I'm just imagining all the fluids and breath and spit and sweat.
It was great. It was like good soup.
It's animal crackers in my soup.
Jumping on niggas.
Oh, shoot. A sexual experience I would want to have again. A sexual experience I want to have again. There is some hole that I would like to experience again, but they do not live here. But I think they're on the way back.
Oh.
Hello.
Find
How you
out.
doing?
What you doing?
Threesomes, not my.
I think you.
Not my thing. I've had it. I don't know.
See, here's the thing. You've had threesomes. Huh?
Oh,
That's what I was gonna say. Like, I'm very transparent. I have been in threesomes to where I am the only receptive, where I'm one of the tops, where it's like everybody's, a free
jacking
for all.
off?
No, I don't do that. That's
Oh.
weird. I don't like that stuff.
That isn't okay.
Just jacking off. That's strange.
How?
We're not in high school.
You don't get like
We're not
turned
middle
on by seeing another somebody else
No.
enjoying themselves and
No.
oh. Well,
I get turned on by knowing that I'm
pleasing someone.
boom. Like you liking what
Oh.
I'm giving. Now
Okay.
that'll get me there. But just watching you tend to yourself.
I can do both.
Oh. No, because my whole thing, as soon as I see you over here just really like enjoying your own company, I'm like, oh, well, you don't need me here.
No.
I'm on my way.
It's just I don't know how to explain it. But that's probably why I'm aside.
Yeah.
It's
to me,
something
like-
so more. It's something so a little more intimacy there. Like I don't know.
I don't either.
Because because also I don't see penetration as the ultimate intimacy as well. So
As I've gotten older and more tired, I recognize that like penetration is not an end
more
all
tired,
baby. Because sometimes I'm like, I would love to tear you down, but the way that my back is after I went to the gym earlier, or any number of things, it's not always feasible.
right?
Yeah. So there's that.
Social change you want to have again. Best hole or dick you've ever had.
There's a clip or two floating around. If you find it, then you'll see it. But on my alt,
You want to just give initials?
there was no initials on this one.
No, but I'm just saying you just want to give initials. You ain't gotta say names.
I don't know that man's name. Well, I know his first name
Okay.
or what he goes by.
Okay, well, what's the first initial?
R.
Okay. We'll speak afterwards.
I showed you that clip at FOMO.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the question? Best hole dick you ever had? Like I just said earlier,
Name
there is
'em.
a hole.
Name him.
I'm gonna give the initials. I'm actually not gonna give the initials because it's the same initials as somebody who it absolutely is not.
You don't know their middle name, maybe? Give them like first.
I
and
don't know
middle.
their middle name.
Fair. I don't know.
They don't live here anymore though. So I probably
Life.
could give the initials. They don't live here anymore.
But
They
they
do
might be
not live
tuning in.
here.
Not everybody that tunes in lives here.
Never mind. Never mind. Ohio talks a little bit.
Too much.
Hello.
Too much.
Ever exchange sex for something? Sex for money, housing, cars, sex work, basically.
Yes.
And that's okay.
I know. Yeah, I have no shame in that, honestly. Like, it was not a regular thing for me, and it was never like I never did sex work. But case in point, like, oh boy, that like wanted to suck my dick. Like,
paying to suck somebody's dick,
it's
it
bonkers. I
has
thought the
to.
man was insane.
But people do that though, especially older people, and I don't know
Yes,
why.
yes, they do.
I've heard stories. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, here, $500 to suck your dick.
I've had a car payment paid, and you know what my car payment is. So yeah,
One of these days, I'm gonna give it a try. Actually,
you should. You should.
I have the power to.
You'll be grossed out the first time, but like
I'll be so grossed out that I probably won't do it again. You know
then
me.
you're like, yeah.
Well,
Let them pay rent one good time, and you be like, maybe.
I have not done that. I have not done that. Now, we're not going to act like sex is not something that is not
It's the oldest
transactional.
profession. It's the oldest profession.
Even if you have a boyfriend, a husband, a wife, sex is transactional in that
Running that mouth too much.
relationship.
Give 'em a
Absolutely.
little pain. That's transactional. Just
Lay
whatever
that thing on him, and he gives you your card to go shopping with. Sex work. But it's not considered sex work because y'all are married.
Because y'all have a title. But hey,
But you look down on sex work. But whatever the case may be.
you're prostituting your own home, and that's okay. That's okay.
No, literally.
It's okay to be a slut for your man.
Marriage also.
Oh,
Marriage also.
real, clock it.
That was property exchange. That's what marriage was. It was
Mhm.
property exchange.
At one point, remember, marriage was like a whole thing of like they would connect. It was like, okay, if you ain't got no bag, like there's no point in us getting married. Like
Absolutely.
this needs to literally make business.
Your family
sense.
has to be rich, and if not,
That's
you
why
were a
this thing's like
peasant.
dowry.
You
Yeah,
were a
that's why
servant.
there's like in Indian culture, like they're like, you wouldn't marry my daughter. Where's my cow?
Mm-hmm.
Both of them.
Absolutely.
'Cause she's the
Skip
best.
those. I'll give one.
Which one?
No, I'm gonna just do it because he just said he was parking.
We have literally so many. He's
Yeah, but I don't want to get the exes. I want him to be here for that one. And the dilemma for dating, we'll do that when we get
one dilemma you have for dating.
Want to answer that now?
We'll say that out loud now. So yeah.
One dilemma you have for dating. Like I said earlier, sometimes I do put people on, and my friends, all of my friends will be so excited to hear this that I've actually understood this now. Sometimes I put people on a pedestal that they do not deserve to be on. And when I do that, that can be where, if you saw the last episode where they said, like, I hold people to a very unrealistic standard. Sometimes I'm holding them to the standard that I have, and they never showed me that they were me. They never showed me that they were my caliber. They never showed me that
They never rose to the occasion.
they never deserved that
Never.
that level of what do I call it? That level of intention. They didn't deserve that. I have that dilemma. I also have the dilemma. Oh, this is a very open. I'm a little vibing right now. I'm gonna be very open. I have a certain infinity for people who are emotionally unavailable. And then in turn, I try to prove my worth to them so that they will love me properly.
You want clocked real bad?
Do I want clocked real bad?
Yeah. Oh, well, I'll wait.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I feel as though you oftentimes you try to determine your self-worth by how other people view you based on the importance that you place on them.
Absolutely.
So if they're very high on the totem pole
Absolutely.
for you, them feeling this way about you is very important to you. When at the end of
Absolutely.
the day, that individual ain't shit. Like, not
Mhm.
worth the piss in a possum.
Absolutely.
And you're letting this person dictate how you feel about you. bonkers, considering the fact that like most people can't even get close enough to shake your confidence on most things. But when
Truly.
you like somebody or you fucking with them,
Or I put them in like high importance, like friends,
to be the
family,
bum
things
of the
like that.
bum,
Yeah.
and you're still like, well,
I
hope,
need
I hope
you.
they're thinking
Right,
of me.
right. I need you to treat me right, please. Like somebody off the street or a friend that, or somebody who I see at Union every once in a while, if they
Right.
say, Robbie, you are a piece of shit, you are horrible, I'm going to laugh in your face. But if it's somebody that I have put on that pedestal or somebody that I actually care about, if they say it, I'm like, whoa, what have I done? What
Fair.
have I done? But that is the dilemma. Do I have another dilemma? I'm going to disagree with the delusional part. I really do not think I'm delusional. Now, delusional in action, delusional in theory, maybe.
And practice.
Delusional to the point where I just don't want somebody to cheat on me, play in my face, to have me looking stupid, to
You're
all those
delusional by
things.
not believing that people are capable of terrible things.
Oh,
because you're not
now
capable
I
of terrible
know.
things.
Now I know.
Yeah.
And then I saw a tweet the other day. It was just like, if you can't understand why somebody would ever do that to you, that's good, because that means like that's not your mindset to do that to somebody. Is not
who you are.
So that's also something. That is also something.
Me being a terrible person, I 100% usually rationalize that. I'm not a terrible person. I just have
a flaw.
Yeah, and I've had some very fucked up ways in the past. Therapy and like self-awareness has like helped me grow past that. But even in that self-awareness, when you were once a terrible person or had a lot of like terrible things you did, you sometimes can like you can see the damage in others and be like, they're not giving that hole up because they want to. It's because they're not loved. Like you can see it. Right. What the root of it is. That was never my ministry. That's not why I was giving it up, but I can see it in others.
Yeah. What's your dilemma?
Oh, with dating? With men? I don't have one. No, genuinely, at this point, I genuinely don't really have too many dilemmas because I have done a lot of work to just be, again, like you said, I'm very black and white.
Secure attachment.
Very secure attachment. I tend to like, I try to give everyone I treat everybody as their own individual and as their own particular situation.
That is something I admire about you.
But a pattern is a pattern. My God. A pattern is a pattern. I like if X, Y, and Z nigga did it this time, and ZYX nigga did it this time, and ABC nigga did it this time, and then now you're DCA nigga doing something similar. At a certain point, I'm stupid for believing your situation is gonna be anything different. So yeah. If you guys can't tell already, we now have Akii with us, our Sagittarius.
Hi,
hello. I told you
we
didn't lose a member. We would never get rid of him.
Wait, how do I do?
I'm trying to be sneakish about this, but I can't even grab it.
Oh, yes.
Did you open it? I don't know.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
We apologize now if you guys are picking up the sound of the plastic on the cups, but
it'll be momentarily.
All right, I'm ready.
And we're in.
Am I good? Okay.
Hey. How's your week been?
How's it been going with you? Sobbing ensues.
Listen, I am.
Give your bottle. I was going to give you some more.
Oh, I basically at this point I am no longer giving energy to a lot of what I've been giving energy to.
Right.
Especially in terms of work. I'm over it. I'm no longer defending myself. I'm so sorry. Like I don't have the energy to constantly defend myself and defend what I know I've been doing. So at this point, it's kind of like, believe what you want. Yeah.
They say I'm terrible. Believe them.
No, literally, like believe them. Like they're right. I'm awful. I'm the worst. I ain't doing nothing at that job. Like, I mean,
hey,
if I wasn't, nothing would get posted. But
clearly, someone's submitting.
Someone's doing something, but yeah.
Well, like we said, we're going to jump into a few more of the viewer questions now that Akii is back. We wanted to hold a few of them off. But let's see what we got.
Absolutely.
So 2 out of 2.
I'm a mix.
Y'all just want to burn through the rest of the viewers now, and then we'll get back to our questions?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
We're on
Sorry,
the
I was
second
like,
set of the questions.
Yeah, the 8.
We're on the second 20.
No, there was how he sent them. Oh yeah, the second 20. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, I sent them kind of crazy. My bad. Vote yes on one.
I think there's a question. I think there's
Yes,
a
unless
question
you
for
won.
me. But what do you think of ballroom?
Bunch of sissies.
Okay.
I like ballroom. I think
do
it's
like ballroom,
fun.
yes.
I'm not as into it as I would like to be, and I don't necessarily know like all of like the legends, the icons, but those that I do know, I know, and I like it. I love it a lot.
I recognize it being a very important thing of gay culture, and I recognize its importance both past and present
Yeah.
for certain individuals. Similar to Akii, don't have a lot of experience in it. Don't have a really big desire to be a part of it.
Gotcha.
However, I recognize the importance of it, and I recognize what it does for certain individuals, and I just think it's I honestly think it's a beautiful art form. I think it's a beautiful part of gay Black cultures.
Yeah.
POC, but I'm gonna say Black.
Black.
But, yeah, Black trans as
Black.
well. But
Yeah, you know. I will also say, keep gatekeeping.
for
Keep
sure.
doing that. Keep
For
gatekeeping.
sure. Stop telling them things.
Don't like listen. You gotta keep them recipes. Keep them recipes for those who deserve it.
Because if I see Legendary one more time.
Hated that
And
show.
I loved Legendary. Okay, so I did like
Shout out to
Legendary.
Naomi.
Shout out to Simone Tishi. Yeah. Shout out to my girl.
Well, as the ballroom person on the crew,
I also like Ninja.
He been in Chanel 44 days.
Literally. He just got his stripes.
I discovered ballroom in high school. That kind of helped me be like, okay, this is okay. I see the expression. I see the freedom that these people have. This is what I want. So it kind of helped me really hone in when I went to college about like, I'm just going to be gay. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to feel comfortable and I'm going to do what I need to do.
What did you hear?
Literally. For the most part, I've always spectated because I sometimes feel like people...
spectate?
Huh?
Like spectate?
Just watch.
Oh,
Just
I'm
watch
thinking like
everything.
I'm thinking commentate.
Oh, commentate. No, never.
like,
No. Just watch. Just
Yeah.
watch because I never want to be involved because I think some people... Sometimes it's taken too seriously to the point where... It's taken too seriously.
Oh yeah.
So I always pay ballroom. People, join our house. I said, I got stuff to do. I'm getting a degree. And then I use the excuse of, hey, I'm moving to
getting a
Columbus.
degree.
That is crazy.
I have
getting a
other
real
things.
job.
I have other things to do. And then I think last year,
Mm-hmm.
Jay Bree, shout out to you, sister. He was like, "Oh, you should come to a Chanel practice," and And so I was just like, I'll go. And then that's when I fell in love with my house.
Period.
And I love ballroom. Anybody who knows me knows trans people. I do not play about them
At
whatsoever. I will immediately check you with love, kindness, or with aggression. It depends on how you go about it. But ballroom, to me, like Akii said, you need to gatekeep that. Please keep gatekeeping it. It's a dip, not a death drop. There are other categories other than Vogue.
Yeah.
Absolutely, you have runway, face, body,
Schoolboy realness
sex
over here.
siren. You have different realnesses. Schoolboy, thug. It's not a category.
It's a lifestyle.
You have all those things. There's lots of different categories: sneaker, hair, best dressed spectator. So you just have a lot of different things. It's a lot of creativity in ballroom. It's a beautiful thing. Next question, Tamika.
Oh, also I also liked Ninja on Legendary.
House of Ninja.
I did like House of Cheesesteak was my
Dolores.
girl. Listen, Dolores ain't play. She used to
Dolores eats at LSS.
She kind of gagged the girls a couple times. They was like, I was not expecting that.
You didn't watch Legendary?
Oh, you missed out on some good things. Just a little couple. Oh yeah.
What is your dick size?
I've never measured.
8.5.
I'm
Oh, is this not the drinking part?
Huh?
You can drink.
I mean, you can drink.
You can. I'll just say I'll be honest with y'all. I've never measured, but listen. Ain't no shame in my game.
No,
it's very much. We got boyfriend over here, like, and I'm fine with that.
I can hit second hole easily
because I ain't had not one complaint yet.
Hello,
hello.
In fact, it's the opposite.
You know, sometimes they tell they be like, no, that's big. I'm like, I don't think so. They just look normal to me.
Why is bottoming just better?
Well, I don't agree with you there.
I wouldn't know.
It's enjoyable, but it is not better.
I'm gonna say a controversial opinion. I think it's the easier out of the two roles.
I could see that, honestly, because you just the prep is annoying, so but you just lay there
once
and
you
take
get your system and like you eat fiber, have like honestly like I think that's
eat your greens,
get some dense bean salad,
or take something.
Who?
Or take something, Metamucil, Benefiber.
Imodium. Block yourself up. Like, whatever you need to do. Well, some of the girls, I don't
be painful, right?
Well, it just...
Constipation.
Right, like, just whatever you got to do not to paint. Like, for me personally...
do whatever you want.
At this,
girl,
love
shit
is love. At this point in my game, it's about 15, 20 minutes tops prep-wise for me if I do plan to bottom. So for me, it's not a big like hassle.
He know his body.
Yeah,
a lot of y'all don't.
Yeah, and I can eat 4 hours before it and be okay.
Period.
But yeah, so. But I don't, again, like it's kind of fun being a pillow princess if you want to, or prince.
I feel like, I mean, I get what you say when you say it might be easier because it's like. You ain't got
literally like once you're done with the prep, you literally don't have to do too much.
You don't have to do too much.
You should.
I mean, they might, I might want you to do a little, but like, I mean, you might.
Good hoes,
if you make me do all the work, I guess I'm just gonna have to do all the work.
Somebody gotta be sweating. It ain't gonna be me.
It's always me.
If you could choose, would you be gay? Absolutely.
So like,
I really would.
I've thought about this hard actually because I'm like, if I could choose, and honestly, I think
so, yes.
I think the answer would be yes, only because like there's so many restrictions.
It's the restrictions. I can't. The box for heteronormativity for straight men is so small, and it's like even if I was a straight man, like. I'm always gonna like violin and the arts and all these different things, like. And if I wish I would only like women, and somebody be like, "Oh, you're gay because you enjoy the opera."
I mean,
I'm sorry, I'm cultured.
I personally think of that one TikTok couple. When a girl played a prank on her boyfriend, he always have like the over the top reaction or whatever.
Loud ass laugh.
Yeah. But I feel like. This is a man that is this is a man with a woman dating her, and like he's constantly being told, like there are constantly in his comments like, oh, he's gay, he's this, he's that, and that's why I'm like, it's just like there's so many restrictions, you can't really be yourself. Whereas it's like,
once I realized that niggas have a specific strategy for eating bananas, I'm like, no,
like you gotta break it up, shake it like this,
shake it like dice,
and I'm like, why are you shaking balls? Like, why are you?
I can't eat a glizzy.
I can't.
It's a
I gotta break
dog,
it.
Like, this is directly to the straight male community as somebody who's not a big sports fan. Y'all don't find it to be extremely homoerotic, honestly. Y'all know everything about a particular man from the time he was in high school to college to in the professional sports. 10 years of this man's life. You know every free throw, college, like all that shit. Baby. That's not gay to y'all? I don't know that much about any nigga that I ain't been fucking.
I just feel like that is literally like it's the equivalent to Stan Twitter.
You're a fan.
You're a Stan.
That man is somebody you look up to, that you want to be, that like you literally idolize.
Yeah.
That's not a little gay to you?
I'm screaming.
That's not a little gay to you. But who am I? Just the faggot. But
ooh. Tell the truth about a lie you've told in the past 2 years.
Wait, you skipped.
Did I?
No, we didn't.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Oh.
I am crazy.
I don't think you've lied about that.
That being the lie is crazy.
I have.
Oh.
You're like, I'm not crazy. No, I don't do that.
I have. Actually, I haven't because I've told everybody that like I didn't always used to be this way.
I have,
and I
gone to
think people
jail.
really do not believe me when I say that, but I am very much so can really be the polar opposite.
I wouldn't say crazy. You're not wired right.
Not that. You're not wired right.
So, there's a short or two. Like
there is a short if you take me there is a short that I can, you know, when I get the twitching. Any lie you've told?
I'm trying to think. Oh,
I'm busy.
Should I?
I mean, like I said, mine was like that I have gone to jail. I mean, it wasn't that long, but
I'm trying to think. I honestly don't know.
You lie so
maybe
much.
I do lie so much. I can't help it.
Maybe it's
I would say, I guess one time, hey, to whoever was trying to link, you probably got this. I told you I was busy. I was busy, but not in a sense that you might think. I was busy relaxing, playing video games, living my best life. I was busy doing nothing, as I said, but I wasn't working busy.
Valid. Who do you wish was in your life that you've lost? My granny.
Tony
hands
Bell.
down.
Yeah.
Same. I was thinking about that the other day.
I miss that old bitch. I love her so much.
Whoa.
That was my girl.
Tony Bell.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Birdie Mae. Yeah. Girl, I miss
what's
you.
These like double names? Oh, I guess that's her last
name. Tony Bell.
She is from Alabama.
Oh, what? They love a double.
Birdie Mae Griffin. Miss you down.
Anime.
And Troy. And Auntie Ned.
Admit a time you were wrong, but didn't admit when it happened. I don't know that feeling.
Oh.
What'd you say?
I said when I was cheating.
Oh.
Admit a time you were wrong, but didn't admit when it happened. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Admit a time you were wrong, but didn't admit when it happened.
I drank. I'm sorry. I was not wrong.
I was gaslighting the hell out that young man. So I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't know, like, why are there pictures of this girl's dead in your phone?
Why is a dead woman in your phone?
They hacked me. I don't know what to tell you.
Like, what happened? That was crazy.
Oh, look at this question.
I like this one.
Self-submission.
This was not before I read this question, this was not done by me, I promise you.
Okay.
Why is Robbiey that dude? Him, the one. It's not I didn't do it because bitch, I would never misspell Robbiey like that. Robbiey, not Robbiey, but okay. Love you though. Love you
Black
though.
Ford.
Literally.
You forgot the Y.
I wouldn't have spelled it that way.
I appreciate that. It's taken a long time to get here, so thank you.
He just is.
I exist
He just
in the context of which all that came before me.
He didn't just fall out of a coconut tree.
I'm charismatic. My energy is big. Welcoming, safe, comforting, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Robbiey is
I'm a high caliber person.
Yes.
Are beards overrated?
Yes. I'm joking. I can't grow one.
They are, as somebody dating somebody with a beard, fun to look at, fun to ride, fun to view, but
we love that.
A lot of ingrown hairs. A lot of like maintenance, detangling, moisturizing, split ends.
Not split ends.
Yeah, sometimes for some people.
Yeah.
I think they're okay. And then a lot of people, I feel like a lot of y'all are not very attractive without your beard. There's a lot of y'all I've seen close shaven. I'm like,
Clock that T. Clock that T.
One of y'all have
Put it back on. Put it back on.
No, sometimes it is saving somebody.
No, for sure.
Sometimes it is saving somebody. That's why I always tell you, if you have a mug, you can pull really bald, goatee.
This one right here,
close shave.
He didn't go on close shave, bald, no mustache. What like? Bitch ain't had no eyebrows for a little while. She still look good.
And eats. It eats.
Yes.
Next.
Unnecessary clothing item.
Clothes.
He said clothes as a whole.
Clothes. I wake up in the morning, I put clothes on, I just get irritated walking down the stairs. Like,
I'm screaming.
I could be in my room on my computer naked, but I have to go into the office because of what?
Capitalism.
Boom. So clothes are unnecessary. I really don't.
Draws in general, like unless you were like most of us, let's be fair, are not just having something that's playing ping pong with our knees. So unless that is your ministry, it's fine. Like I regularly free ball at Kroger's. I think it's my American right.
I'm screaming. I would
I'm
say,
sorry your child's at eye level.
Okay, and a lot of people might drag me for this and be like, "What?" I think one of the most overrated, like, or unnecessary pieces of clothing are undershirts, wife beaters, and stuff. And I say, like, and the only reason I say that is because, like, I guess growing up, I was scarred by the fact that my mom made me put on an undershirt and then also the school uniform shirt at the time when we wore uniforms. I would put that on, and one year she bought us all long sleeve shirts. And so we didn't get out of school till June. May around, it's hot as hell outside, and I'm sweating, and I'm hot, and I got this undershirt on and a long sleeve polo. No, so yeah.
I want to respectfully disagree because I really don't like to see people's nipples or belly buttons through their shirts.
I do.
It's very uncomfortable unless you have a piercing.
I do.
No.
I do. I can't help.
Be having like the pancake nipples. And
well, life happens. It comes at you fast.
Most expensive habit? Food.
Drugs or skincare for me.
Smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that one really came up there. I was like, whoa. I used to be able to keep that at $35 per month.
I spent more than rent in one time.
It kind of be like that sometimes.
That's when I cut back. I was like, now this is a habit.
This is insane.
Most expensive clothing item.
I don't know my most because I don't really.
I don't like spending a lot of money.
I don't have designer or anything.
Yeah,
I don't.
I got some Coach slides that my mama got me.
Yeah. Mine's probably like jewelry, if
slides,
anything.
But I didn't get them.
Maybe my Doc Martens. Or
how much Doc Martens run?
Sometimes like I paid like
$180.
I paid $180 for mine. Yeah.
I never looked into them because I always heard they're like mad uncomfortable. Like no matter how long you try to break them in, but
sometimes,
the leather ones, the like hard leather ones, those sometimes can be.
I feel like it depends on how so I don't think they're necessarily uncomfortable. It's just like don't go if you're gonna go to a concert in some Doc Martens, make sure you put them Doc Martens on right before you leave for that concert. But I would not suggest you go all day wearing Doc Martens and then go somewhere out to like another event still wearing them. Then your feet gonna be hurting. Yeah.
Valid. Describe a near-death experience you've had. I think I asked last one.
Ooh, which one?
I was like, hello. Life be trying to take me out weekly. So
I almost drowned at the beach.
I almost 2 weeks ago? I think I told you I almost I hydroplaned real bad because I just was pushing down my tires, and I, by the grace of God, did not get hit by the 3 cars right behind me. I kind of wanted it to happen because rent was coming up, and I was like, oh.
Yeah. Hydroplaning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mine was drowning. My brother was supposed to grab me. He didn't grab me. I literally said, "Hey, we was in Virginia Beach. We was at the beach. I was starting to feel myself drift out, and I was like, oh shit, I'm drifting out." So my brother was. I said, "Hey, grab my hand and pull me in." "Nah, you playing. I said, "Grab my hand and pull me in."
As the riptide takes you out.
And then once I get out, he's like, "Oh, come back." I said, "Bitch, I can't. I
would if I could.
That current was strong, but I'm a survivor." What?
What's your hidden talent?
I don't see that one.
I don't have one. The hidden talent?
I used to be able to fit my fist in my mouth, but that was when I was in middle school. I can't do that no more.
That's interesting.
Well, if I really wanted to, I could figure something.
I don't really have one. I don't think.
I can also sing. A lot of people don't know this. I am a vocalist. I choose not to sing because I don't want to upstage so many people. Let's just say if I decided to pursue that career, a lot of people would be scared. Yeah. A lot of people.
And I'll be singing backup when that happens.
Yeah.
I don't have any hidden talents.
Me neither.
No.
Yeah,
I
no.
don't think so.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I mean, it's not hidden, but I can cook kind of. But that's about it.
Ain't no kinda.
I can sing kind of. That's it. That's not a talent. I can.
That is a
What's that?
talent.
They say you want to go note for note.
I feel like
it's a talent.
What's your body count?
I stopped counting.
Girl, I
don't
lost
know.
count.
Okay.
I'm so
I
sorry.
really don't know.
Say what you call me what you want. I lost count.
I will say it's over 70. 100%.
Oh,
Period.
Really?
No,
You was under?
are we talking about like penetrative or oral?
I feel like all.
Girl,
I say all.
Okay, well maybe it's over 70. Yes,
I lost
I was
count.
a head
I'm
fiend
not.
in Akron. Yes.
I just,
practice makes perfect.
well, I like to have fun. You know,
Be safe about it. Get tested.
hey, get tested.
Vote issue number 1. Or
Who
that's
is
a
the
law.
prettiest of you all in your opinion?
Now, why y'all keep asking these
Right.
questions, putting bad bitches
So,
against each other?
so in our crew, I'm gonna say this. In our crew, when it comes to who's the prettiest, I'm gonna say Angel.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
1,000%.
I'm gonna say
Angel.
Angel.
Got a
I'm gonna
mug
say
on.
Angel,
Got a
like,
mug on them.
Mug,
clears.
muggy wuggy.
Take a
I'm
picture
gonna
with
say
him. I be
Angel.
fighting for my life. Like, God damn.
Okay,
Bite my cheekbones off.
You know, like, let me bite it in.
you be like, okay,
this
get a picture.
angle.
He come in.
You
I
be
said,
like,
oh
He do
shit, wait,
a slight face tilt, and I'm like, well, bitch.
because I can
Dang.
get face, but I said, oh,
I can't get
um,
face like that.
To be young.
my daughter, love you, miss you.
Or how did the Gen Z do it? I don't know. I don't think
Is light skin feelings a thing?
What do you mean by that question?
I don't know what you mean by that question,
We're
to
gonna
be
move
honest. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say yes. But I don't
Like
know.
light skins being more in their feelings than others. I don't think that's necessarily true.
I don't think that's true because I know a lot of
think
people who
asking
be
3
in it.
dark-skinned men that question is just honestly baffling. Like, what experience?
I
would
feel
we
like you
have
just
to
answered
live
that
that?
question.
Right,
right
right.
there.
You just
You
answered
answered
the
the question right
question.
there.
I have no experience to relate to.
No, okay.
Oh, this one is cute. If you met the man of your dreams, I mean, every box clicked, or whatever they meant. Maybe ticked is word. And he voted for Trump, would you still get with him?
No.
That means every box is not clicked.
Exactly.
Because my man would never vote for
Ain't
that Trump.
nobody I'm dating.
So
votes for
the
that
box
man.
is not clicked. He could have everything else. That's gonna turn me.
Because somewhere along the line, that person agreed. Oh. Well,
I
this is
said
very
nothing. I
interesting.
agree.
Exactly. Which is, I just feel like somewhere along the lines,
Well,
there's
he just
somewhere
voted,
you
but then
agree
tell me
with
why he
Trump,
voted, I'd be
and
like,
that's just
oh,
why.
girl.
Sounds
If
a
he
little
told you
thirsty.
why,
Sounds a little
If he was
thirsty.
like, I want to do it because I believe in, saving a baby's life, then probably I couldn't do it. But like, if I we on our 3rd honeymoon vacation in Turks and Caicos, and him just being like, oh shit, I forgot to vote. I didn't send my thing in for Trump. I'd be like, oh, what? But I'd get another glass of champagne. Yeah.
okay. Well,
Divorce.
the next question is something that's in our actual thing, and we're gonna do a really quick rapid fire with Akii, since he
On the last 20 or the
last 20 the best head, but I had
the
it
last 8?
in these
Mm-hmm.
or in these.
Oh yes. So
So we're gonna do a really quick rapid fire
Okay.
with you. Here we go. Have you ever painted?
No.
Okay.
Have you
What?
Oh,
You've been painted.
What's a kink or
I've
fetish?
been painted, yes, but I've never painted.
What's a kink or fetish you're embarrassed to admit?
Okay, so I thought long and hard on this, and I'm like, damn, what am I embarrassed to admit?
Not much.
Honestly, not much, but I would say, okay, low key, I wouldn't mind being tied up, and I don't mean
Like the whole rope thing.
like with all the ropes. I'm like, something about that. It really gets me going. So
That's nice.
yeah.
Okay.
Ever had a friends with benefits, and do you still?
Yes, and kinda.
What?
Oh,
Go ahead.
Have you ever cheated?
No.
Known a person that you were messing with was cheating?
Weirdest sex story. You want to take another sip?
OMG, no. They wanted me to bark. I said, hell no.
Like a cue?
No.
or like
They was-
Shannon Sharp, like little
I-
growl.
No, they wanted me to like bark, like actual
Like
bark,
Jackie.
and I was like, I'm not gonna do that. So yeah,
Craziest place you've had sex.
I don't think I've had sex anywhere crazy. I think the craziest would be a car.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not.
What's the worst a nigga has ever done you?
I don't think a nigga's done Akii any.
No,
type of
truthfully,
bad.
like-
to be honest,
No, I would say I
don't
think
think he's
the
ever
worst.
been-
right. I've never been in that position to let somebody do that.
I think
He'd have to
honestly,
care.
I would say the worst is I got ghosted.
Okay.
And I was just
Oh,
like, also, this is what this feels like. I gotta stop doing that to people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry,
And
y'all.
did you?
Well, yes.
Swallow, spit, or no mouth.
I ain't no hoe. I swallow. I don't care.
Um,
For
your
those who
secret-
deserve it.
Your secret flirting technique.
My secret flirting technique. I don't know if I want to put my business out there like that.
Then take a drink.
Damn. Okay. Actually, I'll put y'all on game real quick. My secret flirting technique, and it had worked for me well, and it's not necessarily a technique. It's honestly just me being me. I'm awkward as hell at times.
What I say.
So that awkwardness, like I just lean into it just a little bit more and add a little bit nerdiness to it, and it works every single time. And I'd be like, period.
That's really what I
like,
told him. I was like, my me being a little bit of a dweeb, getting about them draws every
People
time.
love it. They love it.
Because I'm real.
Sexual? Do you have a sexual experience you want to have again?
Yes.
What is it?
What is it?
Oh, I gotta explain.
Yes. Best hole or dick you've ever had. Well,
Initials
hole.
or name?
I gotta tell their name.
Yes,
I
or
gotta
initials.
I'm a Drake. I'm not getting in trouble.
Have you ever exchanged sex for something or done some level of sex work?
Yes, I didn't exchange for anything, but I have done some level of sex work.
Okay. Your favorite ex?
I don't have an ex.
Your worst ex?
I don't have an ex. Well, I mean, I do
now
have.
we're back on questions that we skipped over. So,
Oh,
what's
yikes.
yours?
My favorite ex?
Mhm.
I don't have a favorite ex.
I have
I don't.
exes, but I don't necessarily have a
What's
favorite.
the ex that was the best?
The one I'm with?
Eat
Period.
it.
Period.
Um,
What about you?
Who's your favorite?
I feel like you should say it.
I
Go
can
ahead,
give a
answer.
place. I was in Michigan.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Period.
Mhm.
You know, shout out to
college.
Michigan. Shout out to Michigan.
Worst ex.
I don't think I.
What do
have.
you?
Next question to me. My worst ex?
Initial.
Ooh. Just give us an initial. It's okay.
What they go by or what their government?
Either.
Either.
We probably don't know.
You know I don't.
Worst ex? What is that man's last name? Oh, JJ.
I don't know who
Okay.
that is.
Don't me neither.
MJ to some.
I still don't know who it is. I'm glad they do.
You do.
What's one dilemma you have with dating?
One dilemma I
Mhm.
have with dating. I don't have the time for it. I don't, and I know it's because of this job, but I just don't have the time for it. And I hate that.
What's one belief you feel will get you stoned?
I got a couple.
I have quite a few.
And I don't care.
Sit.
I'm not gonna sit. Here, let me think of one.
I just have too many to actually just name one.
One that would get me stoned. I'm a sip. I'm a sipper. I sip a lot.
For me, I already sipped. Never mind. I'll ignore that. Is there someone you cuff right now? Yes.
That I'd cuff right now, or that I am cuffing?
Either or, I guess.
Is there anybody I would cuff right now? There's like a contender or two, but I probably wouldn't, just due to the fact that like I know I can't dedicate any time to them.
Valid.
It would just be awful. It would be, yeah.
I have somebody. What's the best tea you have right now?
The best tea? The best tea I have right now is work related. And let's just say, I'm not gonna say it because I don't think any of them watch it, but yeah, the best tea I have is work related, and if that tea got out, it would be a bad day for a lot of people.
My best tea is about somebody's boyfriend they've been dating for about 1.5 years, but they don't know about it.
I'm screaming. Oh, awesome. That open was a lot because I'm like, the best tea that's messy. I'm not gonna say it. Let me shut up.
I'm not gonna say it, and I'm gonna sip my drink.
I'm gonna sip my drink because if I'll be fighting everybody.
Do you pee in the shower? Right on my feet.
You know, sometimes, listen, like I'm not about to hop out the shower.
I love
like,
to multitask.
Because like there are times where I do hop out the shower to do it, but sometimes I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I make sure that it's directly in the drain.
Listen, fuck me right there. I might pee in the sink while I'm washing my hands. 2 for 2.
Oh, do you pee in the shower, Robbiey?
Yes.
Okay, you see, people do
It's
that.
not that bad.
I'll never forget.
A drain is a drain.
Who's gonna get out the shower to pee? I'm sorry. You don't pee in the shower?
No, I do, but I have.
Oh.
I also do get out to pee sometimes.
You get out the shower to pee?
Yeah.
It's going to the same.
My toilet is right there. Hell.
So's the drain.
I just be like, oh, let me pee real quick.
What questions do we have while I was going?
Just if you pee in the shower, and is there somebody you would cuff right now?
Yeah.
Who? Oh, me?
Yeah, you. Yeah.
Is there somebody I cuff right now? There's a couple.
Yeah.
Oh, you said name.
Yeah,
You got to name him. I name mine.
Yeah, we both.
You did?
Yeah.
We both did. Yeah.
Oh.
Not you sweating. It's okay. You don't have to.
Divine.
Period.
And somebody I already said earlier.
Period. Okay.
Said earlier or alluded to earlier?
Oh, there's a few.
Oh, okay. Well. What's one celeb who could get it anytime? Aaron Pierre.
Lance Gross.
One
That's been since middle
celebrity that could get it. I actually have 2. I'm not even
Lance
gonna
Gross.
hold you.
Down.
Aaron Pierre. Yes.
I actually have 2.
Who is it?
The first is Ryan Destiny. I'm so sorry. She got
Oh.
her
Nothing
and the other one is would actually be 3, but
Greedy.
if Victoria and her ex would ever invite me into their bedroom, I would not.
Victoria Monet?
If Victoria Monet and her ex ever invited me into their bedroom, I would
Alex can get it.
Hi.
I'm so sorry.
Hi.
His name is Alex?
Alex Gaines?
Oh.
I guess that's his name. I don't know that
I didn't know his first name.
I
didn't know his name.
I just know names.
You said pretty face.
Hey, that's what it was.
One person you don't see it for.
Ooh, I can name a couple.
In Ohio or celebrity?
I thought we talked about
Celebrity.
celebrities.
Oh, celebrity.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's keep it as celebrities. Keep it cute.
Okay.
We keep it local, actually.
Cynthia Erivo.
Oh,
Real. That's real.
Whoa.
Understandable.
whoa.
She's very talented. She's just not likable to me.
A lot of people be mad. Alex Isley. That last name is doing a lot of heavy lifting for her. I'm so sorry. That girl's voice is plain as hell.
It is plain.
Y'all, a lot of people give me like, oh, well, you like Normani, you like this, you like that. Ozzy's voice sounds like somebody.
You think
very much taught to? I do think Normani sings better than her. I'm sorry. I think there's a couple of my favorites that sings better. She kind of sings like J-Lo to me in a sense that very taught, very trained. If that makes sense.
You can definitely tell a trained dancer from somebody that like that's just in their,
somebody or somebody like, you know how they say you could teach anybody how to sing. Mm-hmm. See somebody that was taught. I will give it to her though. That pen is nasty. That pen is great work, but I heard music. Mm-hmm.
Well, mine is just gonna be vocally. And people might hate me for this. Brittany, icon. Vocally, I just do not see it.
No, Brittany's never been there for the vocal.
Wait for you to come.
She's full practice.
She ate that.
Icon though. No hate on
that
her
first album was Brandy Down. That first album was Brandy Down. Go listen to it.
Physical feature you. Physical feature you don't like about yourself?
My feet,
my legs. Too long.
My
big,
stomach,
way too long.
My stomach, and also my backside.
So for me, it's my feet. It is my wrist and forearms, and then probably also my head. I think
it's Robbiey looking at you.
Wait, what he said? What's that? Tamir to Tamar.
Yeah, let me.
Do I look like a Muppet?
Let me get a better look.
Let me look closely. I don't see it though. You forearms.
Well, my mom's 4'11" and my dad's 6'4", so I feel like the universe was just like, let's just throw it together. So like, I have a 6'4" person's foot on like a 5'10" person's frame, big hands. It's just like a little hodgepodge of a bunch of different things that don't make no sense. And then also, if you look at me at the right angle, you can't really see my ears depending on the side thing because they're so damn small. So like sometimes I look like Mr. Potato Head. To me,
just legs for me.
It's really just my stomach and my backside, but I'm gonna get rid of the stomach.
Backside like your ass or back like your back?
Like my ass. I don't like my ass. I feel like it'd be like bow. But it's more like
same for real.
Squats ain't gonna do nothing but give me a muscle buzz. So
no,
well,
I think that's
if
what
it'll be
have.
muscle or fat, it'll be growing.
It'll be bigger.
Well, yeah.
How many pics or vids are in your hidden folder?
I'll tell everybody look right now.
Let me check actually, because I just added some today.
Hey, same.
How do you tell?
It should have a number.
484 photos, 146 videos.
45 photos, 177 videos.
480 photos, 371 videos.
Was 45 too?
No, not 45. That's low.
What? How many are yours?
Pictures?
Yeah.
In hidden?
Yeah.
484.
I said 485.
Oh.
That's what I was
What did you say, 45? You never said 45?
No, 485 photos, 177 videos.
Oh, okay.
480 photos, 371 videos.
Everybody be in the 480s. It's kind of videos.
Well, yes.
See, I don't take a lot of videos. I like news.
Well,
I like
remember,
artistics.
Yes, true.
Lighting.
And also, that was also my dabble.
Your what?
My dabble in sex work.
Do you take a lot of news? Yes.
Yes.
No.
I'm sorry.
Not at
you
all.
Don't?
I don't.
Oh.
At all.
I do. I be trying.
Biggest regret thus far?
Not buying a home when I was 5 years old.
Not keeping my home when I was 19 years old.
Not accepting that position I was offered earlier in the year.
Hardest drug you've tried?
Weed.
It's weed for me, though. Me and my bestie we're supposed to do acid in college. We never got around to it. But I might try shrooms one day.
I've gone skiing.
Wee. I have
Who's
not.
the sneakiest?
Akii.
Yeah.
What? I don't think I'm the sneaky. I am not the sneakiest.
I was gonna say that he's outright with it. I don't barely do shit.
I couldn't hide it if I tried.
It's not that I'm sneaky. It's just that people don't be in my business. It's like
spoken like a sneaky bitch.
It's just like a sneaky bitch.
Am I sneaky or is it not your business?
you know, like I just didn't. If you ask me about it, I'll give you an answer.
If we ask you about it, but anybody else
Anybody
asks
else,
them about
no.
it, no.
Who's the most sexual? Akii.
It is not me.
That's not Akii.
It is not me.
You don't think it's Akii?
No,
Sexual?
Sexual?
I'm not that sexual.
He's not.
You sexual?
He's not out. He's not out sexualing somebody in this group.
I can't.
Well, okay, what are the parameters?
Like, what are you thinking as far as like how many times someone might like?
I feel like you're the most
Sexual,
sexually
being
open
sexual.
and fluid, and like open with your sexuality.
What do you mean?
Who's the most open with the sexuality?
Like, what do you mean?
Akii.
Most open with sexuality would be me.
That would be Robbiey.
But who's
Me.
sexual?
Like, you mean like I
has
would
sex
that.
more often?
Do you mean like somebody who's open to trying things or something like that?
I just feel like you have the most mature and most developed relationship with sex out of the three of us.
possibly, but that's just because I was like, oh, sex is sex. Until I actually want you, until like it's actually like, oh, we're together. Then you know. Then again, I am the person I was like, yeah, I'm the person that's like, I want to be the third.
Y'all are neck and neck.
Yeah,
You got me beat. Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Yeah, he got
That's
me
what
beat.
I- that's what I was
He had me
thinking.
beat for sure.
What would have me?
Just a smidge.
What would have me being more sexual?
No.
Because I have sex? Damn.
Excuse.
The hell out of me.
Who's the funniest?
I don't know. I feel like y'all are both really fucking funny.
No, I was
I'm
gonna
gonna
say
say
you
Akii.
for
I
sure.
don't think so.
Aki's funniest for
You're
sure.
unintentionally funny.
You're
though.
like
See, that's why I think I would be good for reality TV, only just for confessionals. Other than that,
you would
be
eat a
awful at
confessional
it.
down.
I would be.
you would
awful
eat a
at it.
confessional down. I would eat the in person like
Yeah.
the memes.
The memes.
The talking points, the one-liners.
Yeah.
And also the reads. The both of y'all would eat the reads down, especially when y'all gotta talk to somebody.
Yeah.
That would be a great time.
Go kick a cinder block down the football field barefoot and go play hopscotch on the highway. I don't give a fuck about what you have to say. Does that sound good?
See how that rolled off his
Yeah,
tongue?
you see, I get all my stuff from my mama. So like when she be like, I'm gonna tell that nigga to his teeth.
I'm gonna say I'm
I
just
got that from my
visceral. Like
mom.
I'm just immediately gonna be like, well, your mother didn't love you. Like
And I would say I could see myself, and this is why I don't like her, but Candace from Potomac,
Oh,
she gets down. She goes gutter. And I
gutter butt.
know I do the same thing. So that's why I'm like, I'm
sometimes
gonna
we
walk
just
away.
gotta cut to the chase.
Yeah. And I'm more of a person like, I'm not gonna do you like that. I'm gonna walk away.
The wittiest.
Zai.
Yeah.
Probably.
Zai
Hell
for
yeah.
sure. I agree, yeah.
Yes.
Most carefree, easygoing.
It's
Y'all
a
are
probably
both
toss up between
that,
me and
and
Akii.
yeah, I said, but in different ways. I would lean towards Akii because Akii really don't give a fuck about more.
Mhm.
I would say Robbiey, actually. Robbiey has me beat on a couple levels. I would like to
In
give.
certain things, yes, he is. But
Yeah.
like, I'm talking about just a blanket, just like nonchalance, like that Sagittarius reads.
Oh, that
true.
could be. Well, yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna always.
There's
be
not a lot that's
nonchalant.
gonna ruffle your feathers unless it like really is pushing for it.
Which is when you know it's time to leave.
Right. I mean, I can try to hide it, but everybody can see when I'm. Well, especially y'all can see when I'm
I clock it quick.
pissed.
Yes. Hungry,
rough.
angry, irritated, gums. Yeah.
It'd be a mess. It's a fun time to watch, though.
It probably is.
Really
Because it slowly gets worse and worse and
Yeah.
worse until it just dissipates into nothing.
Yeah.
Go and say what's on your mind. What pissed you off?
You're right.
And him trying to pretend like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm fine. What are you talking
As
He's
his
like,
molars
okay.
are like grinding against each other.
I
I'm
would
like,
think I did coke with the way my
that-
mouth
that
be going
matters.
that's why I
crazy.
be clocking and be like, hey, baby, you moving a little bit. That jaw's going.
If I start doing this
Yeah.
start going here, I start shaking. I'm
Take him home.
pissed. I'm pissed. Any regrets in love? Plenty. It's too
No.
much to get into.
I have
said no?
I said no.
Yeah,
I
I
have
said
no
no
regrets. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
I do.
You were not for me.
If you could tell someone how you really feel, what would you say?
How I really felt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty
I don't know why I
straightforward.
put that question on.
How old were you when you had your first kiss, boyfriend, girlfriend, consensual sex? First grade.
First kiss had to be like middle school for me, sometime in middle school, low key. Because I used to be like, I never had a first, like I was in high school, I'd be like, damn, I haven't had a first kiss. But then I was like, no, I literally did have a first kiss literally in middle school. Like, I guess I just blocked it out of my mind.
Sophomore in college.
I'm sorry, what?
Period. Do your big one.
Sophomore in college.
What that lady do? I didn't get that.
I didn't hear that. Sophomore in college.
Mhm.
First boyfriend, first kiss, first sex, first.
So beautiful. I love
Aw.
that, actually.
What the fuck is all about that? Like, what is all?
What
You
is
were
it, aw?
19. Low
I mean,
ass,
the
low
first,
ass.
no, because the first time I
Blue.
fully had sex was sophomore in college too.
But you had your kiss, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a ooh, doo, 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 doo.
Maybe I was a whore.
I didn't like people in high school and middle school, so that's also something that probably.
I also didn't have. My first relationship was in college too, but
First, like, serious relationship. I don't consider high school
I don't think
relationships
any
serious
of it. I
unless
don't
they
think
manifest.
I don't think
Which is
any
awesome.
of it were
Past the high
serious.
school age.
None of my relationships were serious, except for one.
Are you a naked sleeper, clothes, or socks? Socks, never.
Sometimes I sleep in socks.
Sometimes.
Never. Doesn't matter the time of year. I can't do a sock. Now, as far as clothes, I like a little boxer. I like to be shirtless most times, but I will throw a
Same.
little shirt on depending on the year. But I need to be free. I need him to be able to like move about.
It is giving.
I'm straight naked.
I'm
Sometimes socks.
underwear, and that's about it. And then I'm under all my covers while I got the AC going and the fan going.
Yes, with one foot
Unless I'm
out.
staying over at
Yes.
nigga's house.
Then
That I
you'll
don't know that well.
then you'll wear clothes.
Yes.
Really?
Actually, no.
Let's tell the
Because they'll
truth
say take it
now.
off, and I'll say take it off, and but yeah, okay.
Man,
yes.
I know we all.
Now, me personally, I don't spend the night over nobody's house,
I love it.
and no one
I
spends
sure
the
do.
night at
I
my.
really do. Some people's beds be so
Comfortable. Sometimes I got
I
breakfast.
do.
pillows,
I
little
can't do
Continental
it.
breakfast in the morning.
I can't do it. I don't spend it, and don't nobody spend it. I think only like maybe 2 people have spent the night at my place.
I love niggas spending the night at my house. I ain't gonna hold you.
I do not.
don't.
Get out.
I be
If
off
people
for-
know how to leave in the morning, yes.
Oh yeah, like you got to about 11, 12 at most.
Not 11.
Well, I'm not waking up till 1, but you have until like 2.
I be wanting to say you got to like 9 a.m.
Whoa.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's do that morning walk of
Truthfully,
shame.
that's not even enjoyable.
Truthfully, it's like 6.
Why?
But
AM?
Yeah,
yes.
why not? Get out.
This is not your home.
Like, cause I feel like me, if I sit up at somebody's house, I know I'm gonna wake up early, so I know I'm out of there by 8
Yeah,
a.m.
as soon as I like, my whole thing is like, when you wake up, go. Like, sleep till you sleep.
I might even be like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and head out and go
Unless
about my
we-
day.
Unless we plan another session in the morning, you need to leave.
And I hope we're not, because I don't
be
feel
having
like it.
sessions with people, and I'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna leave. Why? Stay." And I'd be
No.
like, "Your bed is comfortable, and I
And I'd
am
be like,
tired."
no, thank you.
I'd be like, "Well,
You should stay. I'm
Whoop,
good.
whoop.
You got it.
most bodies in a day.
so
Should I drink?
We are
Ain't-
taking head and penetration in the same thing.
Well,
so
yeah, sure.
Sure.
I'd say 5,
8
About 4.
but it was only head though.
from all 8. I mean, all 5.
I was gonna say, bitch, hold on now.
Don't put
Whoa.
nothing on my name.
Right, don't put number on me, then I see it now. 5 head, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you
Mine
wash
was-
in between each session?
It was all at the
That's
same
the time
time.
my whoreness overtook my germophobia. And I said, let me just keep on going throughout the day.
My 8 was technically because it was a larger session. So, like,
Period.
But
at
that
least
does not count.
That
I'm talking about
does.
from different places. Not
about 4 or
one
5
place.
then. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mine was 4.
Like,
What'd you say?
Mine was 4.
I definitely have like scheduled nigga out. Like, you come at 11:30, you come at 12, you come at
Oh, yeah.
1:35.
Oh yeah.
College campus was, for those who know what Yik Yak was, that was more dangerous than Jack, to be
Oh,
honest.
Yik Yak
That was
is
more
trash.
dangerous
That's
than
a
Jack, to be
throwback.
honest.
That's crazy.
That was a
Yik Yak.
time. That was a
Wow.
time.
If you knew what Yik Yak was,
The way they got
they
that-
would be
That's a
like
time.
402 Hill Hall, and you would go over there. You didn't know they was white, black, trying to kill you, trying to rob you.
That was the
Yik
fun of it.
Yak That was more dangerous than Jack. At least Jack, you could at least kind of.
Yik Yak was basically sniffies.
To be honest, To be honest, I used to argue on Yik Yak all the time. Then I'd be like, I'm bored. Let me go get some head or something.
Bored.
And it was so anonymous. You never knew what was going on.
You never knew who was supposed to.
They were so racist on there. Oh,
I've never really been big on anonymous hookups. I'll be honest. Like the whole like walk in ass up type vibes ain't never really been my vibe. I can't.
Okay.
I think I've only did that once, and I was like,
did it once too.
I said, this is awkward.
This is weird.
This is
What's
awkward.
your name?
Excuse
me.
You don't even have to tell me your name, but like, I guess.
Hello.
I guess the reason why it was awkward for me because like it was really like faced out and like they refused to show face.
No, they literally had a ski mask on.
Yeah, when they're adamant.
And I was like, I don't even know your name, but I at least like.
Who are you? Can we know that? Scariest sex story hookups. Scariest. Well, like I said earlier, that rickety ass house I went to in Alliance Data. Not Alliance Data. Whoa, that's a company. Alliance, Ohio.
Like Alliance Data.
You get high.
They don't go by that anymore. So, but
Bread Financial.
But yeah, that rickety house that I went to in Alliance Data. The hole was okay, but yeah.
Honestly, any DL link I've ever had, it's been like life or death.
Yeah.
No,
because it was one on Ken Campus, child. It was one on Ken Campus. It's like, am I gonna survive this?
No, Jimmy knows this. It was somebody on Yik Yak.
I
had went to their dorm.
Ooh. Spicy.
It was from Detroit.
Okay.
So I was getting some head, right? And I had put, your
hand on
the back of their head.
Like, go down.
When I tell you, that nigga came up. He said, "Don't you fucking ever touch it." I said, "Uh-oh." I said, "I'm so sorry. I did not mean that. He said, "Yeah, don't you ever do that again. Like, I don't play that shit." And he went right back to sucking. I said,
the way I would have literally been like, no, thank you.
I was frozen. I was frozen.
Now I'm fearful.
What do I grab? What do I do?
Back then, I was a little bit. Now I would have been like, bitch. But now, back then, I was just like, because the way he came up, he said, "Don't you ever fucking put." I said,
spit dripping and all. Like that's insane.
I would have like, boo.
Or
he was beefy too. Like I said, oh.
Yeah, no, mine was definitely Ken.
Oh, I got some Kent ones too.
I saw that gun and I said, he was like, yeah, because da 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 da. I said, huh? I was like, let's not wave that around here.
Put it down.
Woo. But now I want a gun, so.
Worst thing about your dating experiences.
Where'd you read that one? Oh, you skipped something. Okay.
I did skip that one. I didn't like that one. I'm not gonna hold you.
Oh, sorry.
You
skip it. I don't think I have. Like,
oh, why did I put that in there?
I've had a great dating life. I've never really had any bad moments.
I would like for y'all to believe me when I say I'm working. Y'all don't nobody believes I would say for the last couple of people that I've talked to, I don't think any of them actually believe the amount of work that I do. I do that is true. I did say that. But I'm screwed.
Hey, hello.
Period. But I say that because they would be texting me where you at? And I'd be like, I'm on my way from Cincinnati. Cause I drove to Cincinnati and they be like, yeah. You sure? Why are you coming from Cincinnati so late? I'm like, because I was working. Y'all didn't get done to. I'm like,
meanwhile, they checking the Sniffies account
or they on Jack.
Or they could be that. Mind you, I'm like, you could check because I'm like, there's been people I've literally called them and been like, you see the highway? You see me driving? Okay. But yeah.
Is that a question that I had to answer?
Have you answered it?
What was the question?
Worst thing about your dating experiences.
I wish people would understand that
to leave you alone.
I'm a lot. I like to maybe that's another lie. I like to say that I'm a very simple person.
He not.
I'm very go with the flow type of
he not. I'm
not. My energy is big. I'm a yapper.
He want that lovey-dovey.
I want the lovey-dovey. I want to be treated like a prince. I'll treat you like a You know,
A
you treat me like a king, I'm gonna
princess.
treat you like a prince or a
Period.
princess, whatever the
Mhm.
whatever that case
All
is. I
types
wish
of
people would
gender
understand that I am a lot,
non-conforming.
and it takes a lot to be with me.
Events and
Aesthetically, it might look
themselves.
good. I do look good, but to
Oh.
actually maintain, have me.
How did we get
It takes a certain level, especially these days where I'm very turned off. If I see anything that I've seen in the previous
You can
4 or
sneeze
5
wrong. This
men,
nigga's done.
I'm done with it. Like,
It's over.
No, literally.
I really cannot do it. And
I'm
at
so
this
happy
point, it's
for
more
him.
peaceful to be single. So if I am going to date somebody, I need somebody to be there. I need the intention. I need all that stuff. So my worst dating experiences is people wanting
name 'em.
wanting to be with me, but consistently just not being able to like meet that caliber. It's kind of like, you know who I am, you've seen who I am. Stop wasting my time, honestly.
You hear that?
And then just learning lessons along the way. But yeah, that's my worst dating experience. People not realizing that I am actually a lot. And it is not all their fault, because I do lie a lot and say I'm simple, but I'm never gonna say that again. You'll never hear me say it again. I'm not.
Love to hear that. Have you guys ever had an STI scare?
Absolutely. I'm a
Yes.
germaphobe and a hypochondriac. Every time I have sex, I have an
100%.
STI scare.
Why?
Yes.
It's why I got a prescription for Doxy Pep.
I'll never
That's why I don't
forget.
do
And prep.
much.
I'll never forget. I got a heat rash.
Not you say.
I got a heat rash. Baby, I was so scared. It was crazy because I had a heat rash, but I also had an eczema flare up at the same time. I said, "What the hell is going on?" I was getting tested. After they said, "You have nothing." I said, "Do you see this?" They were like, "Yeah, that's just like it's giving heat rash." And
the way I would have crashed out when they said heat rash, bitch. Like
like,
they know
I
that.
didn't believe it.
yeah.
This was when was I running track? I was doing something. And it was,
Want to say who you're doing?
huh?
Sorry, it's
Oh.
American Dad.
It was like a jock itch or something. I said, no, this has to be like
Perhaps.
either cancer or like
Cancer is
it has to be
crazy.
something. She said,
It's
no, it's not,
absolutely
Robert.
lymphoma.
She said, no, it's not,
Cancer
Robert. I
is
said, it has to be,
crazy.
because like fully transparent. I had sex last week. Like, it has to be something I have. So she said, you do not.
He had metastatic
I said,
cancer.
no, I think
You were questioning her medical
Yeah,
license.
she
You're
said,
like, I don't know,
no. She said,
Mm-mm.
you don't have anything.
Good luck.
Then that's when I felt the utter pain of a penile swab.
Oh
Ever
my
had a
God! Yeah, no,
penile
those.
swab?
those
I did. I'm not gonna hold you. I kind of like them.
Whoa! That is the most painful thing I've ever experienced in my life.
Yeah, you.
The burnt. Oh.
The truth. Oh,
It's kind of like doing a Q-tip. Like I was like,
Really?
yeah. For me,
Are you serious or are you joking?
I'm so serious.
Oh wow. Okay.
that is crazy.
Do you do sounding? Do you do sounding?
No.
Oh well.
No.
But you said you like
why
it
why you saying
small.
no like it was some fucking okay.
I just say this. One time they had to do one of mine, and I got an erection.
Not that. It'd be like
There were
that.
tears in my eyes.
Mine too. For
It-
different reasons.
it- Child.
What are some petty deal breakers for you?
Ugly feet.
I don't date poor men.
I don't date people with ugly feet.
I'm sorry, whatever you're going through.
I won't date people with ugly feet.
Teeth are another one. Like
I like a crooked smile. Give me a gap.
If
Give me
you
a
smoke
chipped
too
tooth.
I love a
much.
gap.
Give me
I
a
love
chipped
gap.
tooth.
But I need to know that you have dental insurance by looking at you.
I don't like when people smoke too much. If you smoke too much, we can't. I'm so sorry. I know that's crazy. You might. Why are you looking at me like that? I know. Listen, don't get me wrong.
I looked away.
Do I smoke? Yes, but my smoke. When I say I'm smoking, 9 times out
Yours
of
is
10,
a very like cute smoke.
my 9 times out of 10, whatever blunt or joint that I done rolled or packed, whatever one I packed, I'm literally probably smoking. Like when I say I'm smoking that's
like you
for most. Like I can go one day smoking just one blunt. For the entire
blunt
day.
or
Joint too. Like either or for the entire day, and I'm cool.
I smoke on the way to work, on the way back from work, when I get home, before I eat, when I'm waking up. Like
he pulled us over.
I sure did.
He pulled us over looking
Who
for
pulled
that.
us over?
Zod looking for his
Oh,
damn
sure
share.
did.
Gave very much. Man, what the fuck? He said, I know.
I woke up and said, "What's going on?
Where
is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at?" I said, "Oh my God, what is like the bitches with the veins?"
Listen,
with the veins.
the people with the veins, they want to beat your ass.
I was knocked out in that car. All I heard was. I said, "Did are we drifting?" And he said, "I know it's in here somewhere. I know it's in here somewhere."
He found it too.
Huh?
And he found it
He
too.
found it,
I
and
sure
then he
did.
said, "Okay, we good." I said, "Oh Lord, this nigga."
I was getting a little anxious. We were in a new area. The streets was strange.
We were on the highway headed home.
It was a lot. It was a toll road, and I was just like,
Another petty one. If you don't have an ass, I can't. I don't mind a small ass, but if you have like back,
yeah,
there's no way. There's no
like a
way.
shape. I do.
I
Like a
can't
shape.
go like this.
I would say another petty reason that I've.
Wait, what's the wild thornberry?
Donnie.
If I could go dating in your shit,
I don't like. Ooh, okay, this is very petty, but. I know we talked about this before, but if you can't dress, and I'm not talking about the normal can't dress where it's just like it's just basic, but if you somebody you think you like a
Like you
fashion,
really
like one of the fashion folks, and you come out looking, I'm so
Ooh.
sorry, it's a chop for me.
Yes.
A lot of y'all,
Columbus is one of the fashion capitals. Don't do that.
but just because the
I
fashion
would
don't
may
mean
not
I
that.
would
see it
give
often,
Cleveland a little
but-
bit more.
Oh, well,
Oh.
I'm sure you would.
I would give Cleveland a little bit more.
Well, a girl from Akron, of course she would. You know?
No, I only give Cleveland more because they're more streetwear.
Well, if that's what you
This
like.
here,
Okay, yeah.
streetwear is Cleveland. This here is, we think
Couture.
this is LA or New York. Couture,
Yes.
but it's Banji couture. It's
Yes.
ugly couture. It's couture. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
A lot
You
of
have
y'all.
a lot of pieces on. You have a lot of luxury
But
pieces
they're not
on.
hitting.
They don't match. They're not hitting.
There's a
and you're
lot
not-
of girls
they're
here
wearing
that
you.
are labeled down.
They're wearing you.
Yes, yes.
And they
This is from
definitely
Target, bitch, and
wearing-
I'm eating you.
Do you date more femme, mask, or even? I'm an equal opportunist.
I would do femme. I would do more femme, more butch queen, more.
I do like it, but I like whoever's comfortable in whoever they are. Like if your comfortability is in mask, if your comfortability is in femme, if your comfortability is in whatever, cool. I just don't like people that are like trying to portray a certain like
Yes.
aesthetic
True.
or whatever.
So I would
Based-
say even, actually, even.
Yeah,
even.
even.
Based
sure.
on like my most like recent sort of
Mhm.
dating history, I would say that it should be even, but it's a lot of y'all femme, and there's no issue with that because I have no issue with femme. I have no issue with the femmes, but I noticed that it's sort of like what you just said. They portray something else, but like, but then when I match it was like, hi, and I'm like, I have no
And
no
honestly,
issue.
that's my favorite thing is like when I get this nigga that like presents as very like masculine, I eat boulders for breakfast, like type vibes, and you get them like, breaking them down to where they just like, from a boulder to a pebble. That is like my favorite pastime.
No, same. And
Love it.
that's why I say I love breaking down somebody who likes.
I would never.
If
I
you
don't go after match
6'5",
people. That's probably. I don't go after match.
if you're
You
6'5",
really don't?
I don't at all.
You don't.
That has never been my thing.
If you tall and you got a little bit of a build to
I
you,
love a little mask.
I'm
bottom,
gonna
especially
break you
if they
down.
short.
I'm gonna
No.
break you down.
No.
I always break people down.
It's probably because max people are probably the ones who probably would not like me, because while I can present like
Because you're very femme presenting.
this, what bitch? While I can present mask, I'm still going to
He gonna-
vogue like a lady. I'm going to,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gonna
do
get
that.
on. He gonna go
So,
to Axis and get on that
I don't
stage.
know why it turns the films on so bad,
Yeah.
and like the butch queens on so bad that I can be like very, very
They said, "Why not?"
boom like
I think
that.
it's
But
the
the mask
hype,
niggas
too.
don't like that. They don't like that at all.
And it's weird because it's the opposite for me. You can present to that, and like I feel like the more the femme girls still like rock with it, they'll stop fucking with me. But it's the mask ones that will like tune in with me on those times where I'm just like, oh, that's you. That's what you go up for. That's crazy.
Yeah, I always say this, and I've said this many a times. I have pulled a lot of y'all tops. I've pulled all of them, and they've been my bottom. You're like, oh no, he this, he that. You know, I got real trade. Okay.
That
Okay.
word trade. That
All
word
right.
trade.
Oh my God. That just reminded me
You
of
worked
the
for 7
argument I
months,
heard when we
Earls.
was in DC. That was funny.
What argument?
When
Oh.
we was
We're gonna jump down here just because we are a little pressed for time.
Okie dokie.
But have you ever paid for sex?
No.
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 Oh, okay.
No.
Why would I do that?
I mean, for the right person, maybe. Like if I wanted,
I have.
ain't nothing wrong with it.
What was the circumstance? You just
Now, what was the circumstance? I'm screaming.
I didn't need what pretenses. Why did I? What he said for the right person.
For the right person.
They said if you want me to.
No, I'm not.
I'll say
going
this: it wasn't more than $100.
Oh.
Mind you, I'm over here thinking like, yeah, if it was like one of my favorite OnlyFans person, I'm like, yeah,
That's-
sure.
and that's
Let me
what-
go ahead and do what I gotta do.
Oh, that's what y'all talking about?
Listen, if Big Booty Rudy was like, "Hey, it's gonna be about $50," hey, Cash App, Zelle, what do you need?
What is it?
What do you
And don't
want?
wear that mask either.
Oh, so yeah, so the little one, the bunny is. I don't need that one. Yeah.
I hate all the masks.
Shit.
I have
He's
to
a
wear
pretty
my mask.
girl.
I can't get caught.
He is.
She's a pretty
Wait,
girl.
are y'all sure? Because if we think of the same person, I done saw him.
Big Booty
Big
Rudy?
Rudy? I'm not talking about Fat Rabbit or
No, I know what you're
Yardy.
talking about, but I'm
Big
saying
Booty with,
like
green eyes.
green eyes.
His eyes were like hazel.
I don't think you're talking about the one.
No, I am because somebody
Big Booty Rudy.
Because I think the person
Not
that y'all
Danny got a fatty.
no, I think the guy that y'all think.
but not at all. But
I
I
think
think that's what he needs to do.
I think the person that y'all think is Big Booty Rudy is actually not Big Booty Rudy, but he always a lot of people.
No.
Because when I
know
have saw
my man.
when he was into it with one of the other content creators, the other content
See,
creator
Big
blasted.
Rudy don't get into it with nobody.
Yeah.
But he did.
I ain't never seen him in no shit.
I swear it was him. He got into it with somebody and they posted his face and I said, you are not cute. To me. Well, I won't say you weren't cute, but I'm
He do be putting a lot of filters, but even through the filters, I was like, he don't look bad. But whatever.
I've never seen him.
Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't.
Well, maybe I
have
haven't
no
seen
idea.
him. Maybe the one I saw wasn't him. I'm pretty sure I saw him and I wasn't impressed. But also could have been a bad angle. Hey, what do I know?
I'm not the most photogenic. Sometimes, sometimes pictures don't do me justice.
Yeah, because I'm not the best looking in my pictures. You gotta see me in person when I get a fresh haircut.
I'm both.
Wow,
I hate that I'm not photogenic. That shit is so annoying.
it's really bad. I can't take a good picture if I want, but I just
I'm saying.
You gotta take about 50 pictures for
50, yeah.
50 for me, so you can get so I can get about 2 of them that I could use.
and 2 I can blend together and cross.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do all that.
We got a few more minutes here, so let's do a little rapid fire, maybe pet peeves.
Okay, I'm down.
Pet peeves.
When it comes to dating.
When it comes to dating?
Oh,
Did
we
I
also
write
have
that
our last 8 listener questions. We want to do that?
I'm down for whatever.
Let's see what they are, though. Wait, let me scroll through them and see if they good.
Even worth it?
Yeah.
It was messy.
Show was.
Oh, we can answer these. We'll answer them real quick. Come quick or take a while. Depends on the person. Depends on what I'm
Same.
doing.
Yeah.
Same.
If
But
I'm not
I'm
into
And it depends.
it,
Come quick.
quick.
It's come quick less than 15, then never. But come quick less than 30, perhaps.
Damn.
Yeah, no,
I'll be having sex forever.
you gonna get a,
Easy.
and which is so annoying because y'all be like, oh, y'all be talking a lot of big game in my phone and then be ready to tap out, and I'm like, we've only been at it for 15 minutes, like.
No,
You
true.
7 after 15, you're not coming back. I'm swear to God.
So
you're not.
sorry.
So sorry. What's the thing you can't let go of? Weed.
Food.
Weed for sure. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't let that go. I'm so sorry.
What's a trauma you never thought you'd overcome but did or are overcoming?
My father's absence.
Okay.
Portion of my childhood,
Okay.
small portion.
Being repeatedly dogged by niggas. To be honest, I'm just being honest.
And
Like
you're past that?
ghosting
Real.
or
You're past that?
working.
So let's be real. Wow.
She said, or overcoming.
overcoming.
I am
I'd ask
overcoming
you
that.
that
I'm
word,
working through it. I'm working through it.
He's a work in progress. We all are.
Akii, what are the hair secrets?
Baby, this is a shake and go wig.
Y'all don't be seeing him certain
Y'all don't
episodes. He be
see
taking
when
it
I
back
gotta-
down,
This is a
repositioning.
shake and go wig. But no, seriously, it's currently in recovery stages after Miel. So I'm currently using Carol's Daughter's shampoo and their deep conditioner. And then I use their leave-in. And I also use, I think it's Camille Rose, the marshmallow.
Oh, the
extract
slip
gel.
one?
Yeah. I love it.
Heat.
It's amazing.
I miss my hair so
So
much.
yeah, I use those.
Older guys or younger guys? Older.
It doesn't matter to me. You just can't
Older,
be too young.
They're both stupid as shit. But
Men are men.
hello, straight or gay, men are men. But younger. Somebody had
just
told me the
realized I
other
ain't
day that
ate
he was
that.
23. I almost.
Again, as I said, I don't
Whoa!
mind younger. You just can't be too young.
I'm too sorry.
Whoa.
Like,
You just can't be too young.
Grandma not hurt. Grandma's.
how can black
it's
gay
just-
men and we'll address that another topic for another day. That's a deep one.
Oh, also, don't sleep on Aussie. The Aussie hair product. Don't sleep on that conditioner.
Aussie has great.
And I'm not even
products.
talking about the ones made for black people or the ones made for curls. Just use the regular one. Top tier.
Let's talk about the fact that where that was just a creative marketing ploy to tell you that your hair was different than white people's hair, to where it's like at the end of the day, it still needs to get washed, it still needs to have oil removed, it still needs to be moisturized, and that's why Aussie works. They're like drench or their hydro, like deep conditioner.
That
It,
thing.
it eats shea butter up. It eats all the top black lines. I ain't gonna hold.
No,
you.
I no
high
longer
key.
have hair to know. So
You have hair. He
You
has
do.
hair.
beard,
He
You don't
has some on his
condition your
head
pubes?
too.
huh?
You don't condition your pubes?
Girl, bye.
No, for real.
Are
Y'all
you
don't do
are
that?
you serious?
Yes.
You're joking. Or you
with
serious?
What's his
myself.
face down there? You just want him to.
Yeah.
Give a fuck. What?
I don't be trying
You
to. Get,
Ain't nobody condition their
Are
pubes. He
you
lied.
serious?
I 100%. I deep condition depending on the day on the week.
Your pubic hair.
Yes. Well, I have a course of pubic hair. Maybe like I don't know.
You
but
probably don't.
You
But
probably don't. I think we're probably much all
it's
the
for the
same.
texture of my chest hair.
I don't have chest hair.
you don't.
Yeah.
I don't have chest hair.
You don't have chest hair at all.
I have like little bits, but like,
Little bits and pieces.
yeah, I see that. There's nothing
I
there.
can't see
Camera
it.
zoom in. Zoom in.
There's nothing there. There's nothing.
Zoom in. Oh no, I don't know.
And if you
What?
have a friend, yeah.
Wow.
Because I just feel like it's hair at the end of the day, and like if again someone's face is near there, I just don't want to just be scratching them all up.
Oh,
Mhm.
interesting.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Exactly.
Do you have a friend or mutual you want to hook up with? Don't be shy. Who is it?
I have a couple of
Ooh,
them, and they on
it's-
Twitter, and they all know who they
Right.
are.
They really do.
They know who they are.
They
We
really
in each
do.
other's DMs. Y'all know who y'all is.
They really do.
and y'all be in my DMs too, and I love that for me.
Might have to come to Chicago. Might have to go down to Houston.
Might gotta go back to
might
DC, go to LA,
DC.
Houston.
Ooh.
Might even have to go to St. Louis.
What
Remind me to catch you up to speed in a second.
Oh, please. Oh,
Yes.
absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Oh,
Yes.
absolutely.
And then
So yes, this has been
Another Spitfire
another
episode.
good old episode of Spitfire. It's Spitfire.
What
It
I say?
is, huh?
Did I say something different?
I said Spitfire,
Ah.
but I said now I'm gonna say
that
Spitfire.
Alabama came out.
That what?
Alabama.
Spitfire. This was the what was it?
This is the
Truth
third
or drink.
Truth
Truth
or
or drink.
Oh, we want to
Um,
give y'all a little
that's-
tease. So we are bringing on Miss Moya ASL next
It was
episode.
teasing not to say the name.
Oh.
But oh well, she's gonna be here. So
Yes, yes,
it's Miss ASL,
the
the
princess.
hottest DJ in Columbus,
No, yeah. It's going to be a
Hands
great
down.
time. Thank
Hands
you
down.
all.
Ohio, actually,
Sorry I was late.
the Midwest, actually, the world, actually.
But nonetheless,
word.
see y'all next week when we have our first guest appearance.
Yes, and don't forget to spit on it.
And don't forget to vote. Please
Two.
vote.
Please vote. Vote
Please
yes
on
on
issue
issue
one
one.
specifically.
Please vote.
Vote yes on
Please
issue one if you are
vote.
in Ohio. Yes on issue
Like
one.
I would really like to not be a
Please
slave
vote.
again. So please,
vote. Y'all don't want everything having listeria and all y'all's food being recalled.
Y'all want another Trump economy?
Please vote.
Y'all want $8 eggs?
Please vote.
Can't take it.
But yes, bye.
Yeah.